if you see a girl with a G59 tat or scars and they a fan, stay 100 feet away.
At lunchtime, I was willing to suck some dick for something.
Whoa. So, obviously, we've listened to like, I think 6 Suicide Boy albums, right? And we're getting all these references and all these innuendos and all these like internal monologues, but I don't really know shit. Keep it a bean, like the comments be like, oh my God, you don't know anything. Oh my God, you're talking about knowing shit, or oh my God, you know, like, bro, shut up. But someone told me, well, a couple of y'all told me that to know a lot of their history, I should watch the Theo Von X Suicide Boys podcast, because they talk a lot about like their history, a lot of references, some stories. So we're gonna watch the Theo Von X Suicide Boys podcast, Suicide Boys The Past Weekend with Theo Von, number 5. He's done 511 of these. Okay, put this on.
Today's guests are probably the most requested guests that we've ever had, and that's the truth. They're out of Nylanbxb, Louisiana, baby. You know that. And that's where we came to spend time with them, down here on Carondelet Street at the Maison de la Luz Hotel.
This looks fancy.
They have a new album called New World Depression.
We reacted to that one. We reacted to it. Good album, by the way. Good album. Good album. But I'm glad that's the ones I reacted to. Okay.
Nobody's done it like they have. Nobody's fan base is like theirs is.
That's facts.
Grateful today to spend time
crazy
with the Suicide Boys.
Y'all are crazy, man. He is right.
I'll sit and tell you my stories.
They've had mad people on this.
And I will
Okay.
find a song I will sing it.
I've been waiting to bust these out.
You picked a good day to do
Yeah,
it.
I might retire them after today too.
No, man, you got to do
for
that.
you, brother. Yes.
Thank you.
For you, yes.
For Christmas or something, you got to bring them bitches back.
The
Christmas or...
Where you spend Christmas normally? You come back to Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yeah, family stuff?
Yeah, every time. My family still lives over in Mandeville.
No, do they?
Big Mandeville.
Always. So was it Covington or Mandeville?
I grew up in Covington and I moved over to Mandeville.
I got you. Where at?
Should we save this? This stuff we want to save.
This part of the chat? Oh, we are?
Oh, we are? Roll it up, baby.
Yeah, I grew up in Covington, down by Lee Road or whatever. By this dude.
Yeah.
It was down
Lee
there.
Road boys.
Oh, bro.
Woo.
A lot of people, dude. A lot of homemade tattoos, body work.
Yeah. They'll handle business and they'll bury you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, they got kind of BYO chiropractor shit going on, like that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit, they'll hook a like a winch.
Bring your own chiropractor,
like a truck, you know.
My dad was in
Like
jail.
they pulling you out the mud, they'll try to fix your hip like that.
My dad was in jail with a Lee Road boy, and it was his roommate, and I got it. He took care of him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he knew the ropes. He took care of him, but. It's Blair. You remember Blair? Did you ever meet Blair?
Oh, yeah.
I did flooring with him and shit when we first started.
Laying tile down?
Yeah.
Take Xanax?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, flooring is a gateway drug, I feel like, huh?
Bro,
How is that?
I went to that job sober
In
one day.
Louisiana, it fucking is. That's
I
for
went
sure.
to that job sober for one day just because I didn't have shit, bro, and I was assed out. So I went there sober for one day, and by lunchtime, I was willing to suck some dick for something.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 yo, what? Yo. Okay. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Straight
Some
up.
female dick, let's say that.
Yeah, that's
What dick is female dick? Nigga said female dick. So what? Transgender dick? That's still male dick? What the fuck? People underestimate how junky they was back then. Yeah, but like suck some dick junkie? That's insane. That's wild, bro.
So,
So 2024,
yeah,
Dick.
Yeah, but-
yeah.
My friend had a joke of like how people in Louisiana, like blue collar guys, workers, they'll like verbally express their resume to you to hire them, but their resume is like, oh, I don't do pills no more. I do good work, like whatever. And
I don't do pills no more.
that's how they get the job.
I'd rather hire if you do pills. They do better work.
90-degree angles only,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
One dude
They
told
on
me
it.
once.
They
I'm like,
on
well,
it.
yeah, that's what we expect him.
When I
bro.
was off that shit, bro, I was on it, bro.
Really?
Employee of the month.
Nuh-uh.
Depends on which specific one it was.
Oh yeah.
When I was managing a restaurant, Xanax was not my.
Ruby had to drink his own pee and Scrim socked some random dude in the head when he was What the fuck? Huh? That was a dare? Ew. That shit nasty, bro. What the? Ew, that shit nasty, bro. That shit so nasty. Ew.
Friend.
They were.
I'd let them do whatever they wanted.
I think that's where me and you differ. They were all my friends.
Yeah, no,
Really?
Oh,
some were
yeah.
better friends than others.
Well, if you want to.
I mean, who was a better or I don't know if there's a term for better drug user. I wasn't good at it. I was too sensitive with drugs.
Scott and I were both way too good
He
at
started young.
it. I started young.
I started young,
Oh, young.
and then basically by 16, I had my first pain pill. I was drinking before that, and every time I drank, I blacked out.
16?
Like, you know what I'm talking about. I couldn't help it. You know?
So you would do it every time.
Oh yeah, every time. It wasn't like
Scott was balls to the wall every time.
yeah, it wasn't
was
like
it.
Yeah.
I had no control whatsoever. But I took my first pain pill at 16, and then from then, I was like, "Fuck, I want to feel like this every day." Like I get it now, because I grew up the way I grew up. I hated all that shit from just growing up how I did, and I was like, I'm never gonna touch any of that shit, and I didn't for a long time until I did, and then once I did, you know, it's like
Easier
I
said than
get it.
done, yeah.
I get it now. I get why. So from
I get that though, from a sense, because it's like, you're like, I won't, because like, from what I've heard, like, he grew up like around like addicts and around people who were like trapped in that shit. So you're like, no, I'll never do that. I don't want to be like them. And then like that one time you like give in, or you like, it just happens, and you're just like, I understand it now. And then you just get sucked in. That's what happens. Some people be like, never. Then that one time you get sucked in, you're cooked. I've never done it, but like, I get it. I've talked to people who've done it, you know, and that's a lot of people that I know that have done it literally were the same way. They're like, I'll never do it. That seems like, why would I ever do this? That. Then like, it goes from why would I ever do this to, oh, I get why people do this. And it's just, you get trapped. You get trapped as fuck. So I get that. I get that standpoint.
16 on till
the ball,
2019. Every day. Yeah, it was every day, balls to the wall. It started with pain pills, went to stronger pain pills, went to heroin. Then the worst it got was toward the end, where I was just speedballing all day, like 20 Adderall a day,
And
20
Xanax.
Xanax a day to calm me down from that.
That's the
20?
Louisiana speedball.
Yeah, that's the
Louisiana
And then
speedball.
you know, whatever opiates we can get, fentanyl patches,
Oh, yeah.
whatever, dude.
Oh yeah, people will do pickleback heroin in Louisiana. Bro. People will do like,
Fun fact,
what are you
rubies.
doing, bro?
Ruby's first name is Aristos. How do you pronounce it? Aristos? What's up, Hands? Is that how you say it? Aristos? I don't even know. I never heard anyone call him that. I know Scrim's name is Scott, from what I heard like a couple times over, and in this podcast. But you know,
Shit, that drug's always been super prevalent down here, especially in New Orleans. You know,
Yeah,
What about your first? Do you remember taking your first
No.
pain pill ever or no?
I do.
I do.
Wow.
I had surgery when I was 13. I had two screws put in my.
bro on the right, boots hard as fuck. Yeah, no, those boots are. I like the boots. Scrim's boots are crazy. The boots look nuts. Like these, like these moon boots. Tough. Aristos Petru. That's his full name, really? That sounds French as fuck. Okay.
ankles for a skateboarding injury that I got into when I was 13, and they did surgery, and then I was prescribed Vicodin, and I would just like lay in my bed. The Vicodin pill bottle would be like above on my headboard, and like every few hours I was supposed to take one, and I got hooked. And after I got recovered and I started like being a teenager and being social and all that stuff, that's what I wanted to find was painkillers.
Oh yeah, I remember once I took a couple somas, bro, and I felt like I didn't have it.
And Scott Arsenault. Is that right, Arsenault? Yeah, that's French as fuck. These are French ass names. Yeah, but that's Louisiana, so.
The arms for
yeah,
almost
dude.
half a day.
Well, like the Trinity is supposed to be
the
a
Trinity.
Percocet, a Soma, and a Xanax. You ever seen The Pharmacist, that like documentary on Netflix? That's
Remember
all
they
like
had pill
Chalmette and
mills
shit.
back here?
Like,
Yeah, that's
Back-
y'all. Yeah,
Back
Pill
in the
mills.
day.
Yeah,
That was
that-
the thing, bro. It was like 200 lower tabs, 180 Xanax, and 120 Soma. That was like the Trinity that they prescribed to everyone.
yeah. Oh, I remember they busted a mall Santa in Terrytown with like 100 somas on them or something.
shout out Big Terrytown.
Yeah, bro.
A town full of so many Terrys, they named it after them.
Terry tell.
Hey, Terry will get your flooring, bro. Some dudes, they was so fucked up, they put flooring on the ceiling, bro. You're like, damn, bro, this dude put flooring on everything, bro.
Oh my God, dude.
They'll floor your yard in Louisiana, bro. They don't give a fuck, dude. They'll floor a baby crib. They'll floor it down, bro.
New tile for
They'll
the baby
floor
crib.
your grandfather, bro. You leave him
Casket.
sitting around
The
long enough.
mausoleum's got new tile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking right.
That's crazy.
You guys, that's crazy. You remember your first pain pill?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy to think of how strong they are and how powerful they are. That's like a core memory.
Bro, it's like a very euphoric, like, it's like almost like a coming to Jesus moment. Like, it's like this.
Mine happened in a different situation. My papa had passed away when I was 16, and he was like my dad. Me and him were super tight. I love that man. And when he passed away, I came across a pain pill.
Coping with the sadness.
Yeah, and at that point, I was just like, this is
Age
too
16?
painful. I can't deal with this. Fuck it. And he had his funeral that day, and for me, it had the opposite effect. Like, I didn't get sick. I didn't get tired. I felt like great.
That they get sick.
I know. I felt euphoric. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was running around the funeral home. I gave
how you
a
get hooked.
eulogy. Everybody standing.
That's how you get hooked.
You'll get a goddamn Emancipation Proclamation.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, he only look. I will say to this day, I've heard it's the only eulogy with a trap beat behind it. Bro. So I am saying that's the rumor going around. Bro.
DJ Scream with that eulogy.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So do you think you would have been able to give that eulogy if you weren't on the pills?
No,
Wow. So that's.
I was too hurt.
I wonder if that's how. Like, I wonder if that was that like the first time you ever like kind of spoke like that.
It was the first time in my life that I was comfortable in my skin. That I felt like my whole life, I like there was something off. Like I didn't belong here. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I could never be comfortable in my own skin. That was the first time where that happened to me. I felt good. I didn't have a care in the world.
Yeah.
And I was like, I made it a point. I told myself, I remember, I'm gonna feel like this every day for the rest of my life. And I that's what I set out to do from the time I woke up
And that's how you get hooked.
to the time I went to sleep.
That's how you get hooked.
Yes.
So how does music even get started then by you guys if y'all are already?
Well,
Because it's hard to get a pillhead to
Not-
finish painting the baseball.
I gotta know though, like how I need to. This is like really, cause I'm like y'all were telling me like back then they were like OD. I'm like they were on drugs, and it's like so how do they make music? So this question I've been thinking this question I really want to know, cause I've been thinking about this question like since I listened, cause I heard like how to die in I just want to die. I want to die in New Orleans. And it's like, how did Scrim, even though like it doesn't sound like Scrim's best, I don't even know how he got in that studio and made any of that music at all. At all. Like, so I need to hear this. This is actually a very good question.
Boards, dude.
I'm probably the
Yeah, but
most
if you-
productive.
if you hold pills above their head, you can get them to do anything you want. Anything you want, they'll do it. And I don't know.
Our paths
It
started
wasn't-
differently.
Yeah, and it wasn't like we were so fucked in the beginning. Like it was very much a fun thing, and we were ignorant, thinking like that story that you hear about death in jail, that's not going to happen to us because we're smarter than that. We know how to do this the right way. But give it 10 years and we're at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the music always came first. It was never drugs first. The music was always first, and then at
Okay.
some point it kind of got the lines got blurred a little bit, but.
Yeah, so then who starts the music first, man? Because one thing that's crazy about you guys' music, I was listening to so much of it the past month, trying to like decipher, like, okay, is there certain beat, like, where did some of the sounds come from? Like little things. Sometimes I hear a little bit of like Bone Thug, maybe I would hear.
We used to get that so much when we first started.
Did you really?
We used to get compared to Bone Thugs all the time.
But then sometimes I would be watching, I would almost think of that movie Gummo or something a little bit. Did you ever see that movie?
I've never seen Gummo. He's seen a lot of movies.
It's super artistic and like
I've never seen this.
bizarre.
It's very bizarre.
And kind of like off violent, kind of like, yeah, I mean, even just looking at that picture.
It's disturbing. Like
Yes.
it's a disturbing movie.
And I was
Yeah.
like, this shit, it's like, it feels, it's music, but it feels like a disturbance.
Did he put on different glasses? Did this nigga switch from the visors to different glasses? Yo. This nigga has to have like a bunch of like glasses on glasses on glasses on glasses, bro. If you ever want to see how fucked up Scrim's truth was, watch them how to roll backwood was okay, bet. Okay.
That's what you guys start, like some of y'all stuff feels like that to me.
Yeah.
Like I want to disturb shit.
Yeah, we want to disturb shit. We want to make people feel weird. We want to make people feel, I don't know. At first we were super edgy, like just saying crazy shit just to see reactions out of people.
Yeah.
That
makes sense.
Shock value, all that thing.
Yeah.
And
But you must have liked that. Like there's a thing that you know what I'm saying? Like we, like,
I just
So
like,
for me-
I like pressing buttons.
Yeah. For me, I grew up on like 3-6. That was
3-6
my
Mafia.
biggest influence.
Yeah.
And
Just like the
old
spine
Memphis.
of Suicide.
Yeah, like old Memphis music from like the 90s. And my uncle put me on that when I was like 8 years old, and I just got obsessed. But other than that, I came from more of like a trap music background, like trap house, dope deal,
Waka,
and
that type of shit.
yeah,
Chief Keef.
all that shit.
Waka,
And then,
Chief Keef,
yeah,
bro.
him from the punk background.
Mhm. And like hip hop. I was on the hip hop tip.
Yeah.
I was like an old head at like 25 years old.
Yeah.
You know, I was bringing
hating.
like boom bap. I was like,
Wait. How old are they? I didn't look this up. Hold on. They're in their 30s? Like late 30s. I thought they were like. I thought they were like early 30s. 35 and 36. It makes sense. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought they were like in their early 30s. 35 and 36? Jesus. That shit crazy, bruh. That shit crazy. Okay.
this isn't
They're
philosophical
unks.
enough for me.
Yeah,
Like,
hating. Yeah.
And then
That's where we differ also. Yeah.
He made me realize that I was taking myself way too seriously as far as like my taste in music goes.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people from New Orleans have like this elitist taste in music because, you know, the city's pretty like, you know, there's music everywhere, every day, every night. There's music all over the place. So
It's true.
I think growing up here,
I visited New Orleans, bro. They be playing music like on the streets like at like 3 a.m. Just people just like playing music. Like you got like the jazz, you got the blues, you got some rap, but it's mostly jazz, blues. Not really folk that I heard. There might be some folk, but not really that I heard. But obviously you go like to the more commercial districts, it's mostly like rap, R&B. You feel me? But you go like the quarter, it's jazz, blues, from what I heard. And especially in the daytime, like yeah, late at night, it'd give you whatever. But they're playing music all the time. And I went to New Orleans in like 2023. Yeah, it was like 2023. I'm not gonna lie, alligator's fire, by the way. Shout out that shit. I remember I got tricked into thinking the alligator was chicken. And I thought it was chicken. And then my mom was like, nah, it's alligator. I was like, I felt betrayed. I felt so betrayed. I was like, you let me eat alligator? I ate an alligator? Like the things that swim in the water with the sharp teeth and the alligator? She said, mm-hmm. And I felt so mad at first. But then I was like, this shit kind of good. Low key, this shit kind of fire. So, you feel me? Want to hit a Mardi Gras next year for real? hey man, I'll be broke. I'll be broke. Probably can't afford that shit.
You kind of like, at least I did, develop this elite taste, and he's the one that kind of knocked me down a couple pegs. And I realized, oh, some music is just fun.
You're right.
It doesn't all have to be so serious, like with a message and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get from like, and even getting go to one of y'all's shows, like just like there's this legion of people that want to just have this experience.
Yeah.
You know, they want to be in this like disturbing moment. You know, like they like the song, but it's almost like they're anthems too to them.
Yeah.
That's
to
a good word.
feelings that they
That's a
have.
good word.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, bro.
Dude, it's a lot of these kids are like misfits and outcasts and weirdos, and like he said, never felt comfortable in his own skin. I can relate to that very well, you know, myself. So I think we provide a place for these kids to feel like they're surrounded by their people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they come and
A
they
community.
like, yeah, and it's like this emotional like, they can like get their emotions out by getting in the pit or yelling lyrics or like, you know, maybe you'll meet a girl there. You might meet your best friend there. I always like to think that after these shows, like these kids stay in touch and like,
Yeah.
it's like whole community
Oh,
forms.
they do. I've seen it. They do. And I think they share a connection with us.
I'd be a little scared to meet a girl at a Suicide Boys concert. I feel like she'd like hit me. I feel like Suicide Boys fangirls are like low key like man hitters, bruh. Like she'll get mad and start beating my ass. That's what I feel. Am I wrong, chat? Y'all know any Suicide Boy fangirls? Do they be abusing men? Are they man abusers? I just don't want to get hit. I feel like I get smacked. I'm like, you want roses? I wanted daisies. Bah! Across the face. Feel me? That's what I'm scared of, high key.
Which I love because I don't ever want them to look at us as, I want us to be humanized to them.
Oh, it felt like it, dude. When
You
I
know
was
what
there,
I'm
I
saying?
remember even going from backstage and being around the people that the night I was there, I think you guys had Shakewell.
Nashville?
Yeah, Nashville.
Yeah.
And who else?
Either that or the sweetest girl ever. I'm true. I can see that. Yeah.
Tall black dude.
Germ,
Nylanbxb.
Nylanbxb was there,
Yep.
Shakewell.
I know
Chet
Light
Chet was
Lavelle.
there.
I know who that is.
We had Turnstile.
Boy, no, not that.
Toxic as hell, but I love it. You're in a world for hurt. You're in a world of hurt, buddy. Good kind of crazy. Nah, the shows are fun. Most people are mad chill once you in the pit. I ain't gonna lie. I think the closest pit I've been to a Suicide Boys pit is either the Ski Mask pit in 2020. Ski Mask pit like in March of last year, or the Cardi pit in 2021. Cause that shit, I was like, that shit was, cause 2021, it was right when Whole Lotta Red came out. So he's playing like Stop Breathing and like New Tank and Rockstar Made. Like these songs are just coming out. First time he's performing these songs. You got songs like what else did he perform? That was like crazy. He played Sky, but Sky's not really like a pit song. You feel me? Know what I'm saying? Nah, if you see a girl with a G59 tat or scars and they a fan, stay 100 feet away. They will set your ass on fire. What if they're bad though? Can I like, if they're bad, can I like just disregard all of that and like I can fix her, right? I can fix her, right? They're fixable, right? Feel me? I think I could do it. Unless they got a tattoo on their thighs. Oh, so if they got a tattoo on their thighs, they're not like OD crazy. They're not OD crazy. Hope Ski. No, Ski is so tough. I love Ski. Ski, mind you, Ski is literally my favorite rapper ever. And that sounds so crazy, but no, Ski literally got me through like childhood depression when I was like in like 2016. Ski was like, Ski's all like Ski. Now it's like a 1A, 1B with Ski and Uzi. It's like a 1A, 1B because like Uzi's always been there. He's always been number 2. Now it's like 1A, 1B because like Ski doesn't drop as much as Uzi does. So it's like But Ski's like when the Lost Files came out. By the way, if y'all haven't seen it, go watch my reaction on the Lost Files. I quite literally almost cried like 7 times because the Lost Files, Ski took like 30 of his best leaks and slammed it into one album. I was so hype. That was probably the most hype I've ever been for an album, like ever. Like ever. He had like Foot Fungus, Where's the Blow, Brawly, SLMD Remix, Nationwide, had Underwater, I think Stay on Underwater, whatever the one's called. It had so many like leaks. It was so big. 30 leaks. Or not leaks, 30 unreleased. Amazing. And like they all got cleared. I was so hyped. That was probably like the happiest I've ever been for an album, like ever. I see Ski when he's on tour with DJ Scheme. Danny Tower is so underrated too. Scheme is also hype. Shout out Scheme. I hate that Scheme and Ski have beef. I hate that. I hate that they have beef. That shit hurt my heart. It's like watching your parents fight. That shit hurt my heart.
Puya?
Puya, no, and he wasn't there.
Hurt my heart.
Yeah, Cheddar was there, but I remember from even just the people that were backstage to the people working with y'all to the crowd, I couldn't tell the difference between who the fuck was who anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
In
accused
Brooklyn?
7 of people of
Must
being
have been
them
hype
Shakewell and Cheddar.
Dude,
I met 2 girls that look like Cheddar. And look, Cheddar's a handsome guy.
Hey, he's a good looking dude,
And
right?
they were pretty girls. I'm just saying, it was like, I'm just saying that it felt like all the same people. It just feels like, it doesn't feel like there's
It's uniform. It's like, yeah.
it doesn't feel like you guys are in like a superior place.
I don't ever want anyone to feel like I think I'm better than them. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Hey, man.
I don't like that at all. I never want to be looked at as if I like punched down or anything. Like, I hope I would never put myself out there to be looked at in that light because I don't feel like I'm better than even the people that come to the show, dude. I don't feel like I'm better than any of them. The people that are helping us at the shows and working and putting the sets together and
I mean, we
security.
thank them every night. We thank the security and then the venue workers because it's true. Without them, it takes a lot of people to throw a show and to throw a tour. And it's not just all about the glitz and the glamour because people know our names and our faces. A lot of people put hard work into this. And, Scott and I have been able to remain humble throughout all of this. And we love meeting the fans and talking with them, but we do have our boundaries. And we've never been a dick to the fans except if they deserved it. And I use that word loosely, but, kind of crossing that boundaries and posing on our personal space a little too much to where we have to say something.
Yeah, sometimes you also have to have
I got into it with a commie in my comments the other day, like shit like that.
a communist guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He said he was going to come take all my shit. So
Come over,
And
right?
I had to let him know. Come
distribute it.
come try it. Yeah.
But dude, to take all somebody's shit, that would take 2 or 3 days, bro. You can't.
He told me
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
outnumbered. So
I don't know.
Realistically, they are better than everyone production wise. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not close. I think there's like Mike Dean's a really good producer. Mike Dean's an insane producer. I feel like overall Kanye's an insane producer. Obviously not. I think Kanye's still a good producer. Like if you just look at rapping, he's like deteriorated. But as a producer, Kanye's overall probably a really good producer. Dre's an insane producer. I think there's definitely like good producers. Not saying Scrim's still a great insane producer, but I think it's close. It's definitely close. I wouldn't say it's not close. I wouldn't say it's not close. There's good producers in rap. There's a lot of good producers in rap.
He had an ex-girl. I'm sorry, this is too much, but he had an ex-girl take all his shit out of his house in a couple days. That was possible.
Oh yeah,
So.
it's
What?
possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. I was in rehab with a bag of underwear, some shirts from H&M that Kyle bought me for rehab, and like fucking 10 grand left to my name, which sounds like a lot to some people, but I mean, at the time, bro, I had like $1 million house and what, $1 million, you would say, and that's what I was down to. So
Wow. Yeah, dude. Well, it's funny because sometimes when you go to rehab and shit, people will pack a bag, and the most thing they put in there the most, bro.
I agree to disagree.
Underpants, bro. They're
But
like-
it's
it's almost
I
like
can
it's
see your point.
important,
I
but
agree
it's
to
like,
disagree.
bro, at least help me.
I was like, I'll figure the rest out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You'll see somebody in rehab wearing like underpants as a shirt.
Oh, bro, I went to like Target before I went to rehab and just bought all cozy, comfortable clothes. I didn't give a shit. Like,
Ruby's in a bunch of onesies. Relax.
That is something he would do.
I mean, you can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. You don't have a phone. So what's the point in like trying to dress to impress? Like,
Ruby's got one of those portable fireplaces he got going on. Dude.
well, they had Roku's in the rehab.
So when you guys first start putting the tunes together, then how does that kind of happen? I mean, I know there's a lot of lore out there, but I just want my fan base to know too, man, that, you know, you guys are out of Louisiana. You guys have created this universe that's really super unique, man. Like you guys' thing is, it's its own thing.
Thank you, bro.
It's its own fan base. It's
true.
its own. I never know who will be a Suicide Boys fan.
That's actually a good-
fucking
that's a good
weird,
point.
bro.
It trips me
it is
out too,
strange.
bro. I don't think we haven't gotten used to any of this either, bro.
No.
Like,
I think Suicide Boy fans definitely have a look, but not every Suicide Boys fan conforms to that look. Does that make sense? Like, when you go to like for example, there are a lot of people I've been able to guess that they were Suicide Boys fans, right? I just able to guess. But then there's also people who, like, when they tell me they're a Suicide Boys fan, it surprised me a little bit. That's how I feel about that. Like, there's definitely like an aesthetic, a look that fits the overarching gaze of the fan base, but not everyone in the fan base conforms to the said look. That's what I've gathered, and that's from over the years. That's not even like a recent thing since I've been like reacting. That's been like over the years for like what, the last 10, 15 years? Yeah, last 10, 15 years. I've been felt like that. So I get what he's saying. Like, you can't always tell, and like they can't always tell. That makes sense.
even coming here today, it was like really nerve wracking. You know, we're really introverted. But as far as the music, I mean, when you say like, how does it get created? Are you talking about like from a creative standpoint when we get together and actually make the song, or like how did we get together and get to this
Yeah,
point?
you mean like the origin or like?
Yeah, I know you guys are cousins, right?
Yeah.
I know you guys
Yeah.
have that family. I mean, I even think that you guys look alike. People tell you that a lot.
Our moms are sisters.
Oh, yeah?
He looks kind of like my brother, but I don't think we've ever gotten compared.
No.
Us personally.
Maybe when we were younger.
Yeah.
When we were younger.
But it's just it's a kind of wildest sound or feeling or thing to come out of New Orleans. It's really interesting because you wouldn't think it. If you played you guys music for people from, you know, and they were like, where do you think this came out of? I don't know if they would say New Orleans. You know?
right,
I don't know if
right.
they wouldn't.
Right.
I agree.
But it's just what you guys have is so unique. It's not mainstream. It's your own thing. It's huge.
Yeah,
I
Drake
mean, you
likes
guys
music,
play. You guys
Drake
are
likes
playing
music.
arenas. You know, it's like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It is.
And it's kind of
Well, that looks nuts. Wait, this looks nuts. Wait, this looks kind of fire. You got like the DJ tray up here, and there's down. Yeah, this looks crazy in this like crowd. Maybe I gotta go to one of these one time. Maybe I gotta go.
it's all you. It's all you and your fans thing, right? That's what I think is feels like it's y'all's thing. It almost feels. I almost feel like an outsider even getting to spend time with you in a way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you and I are close, and I'm grateful to. You know, we're both from Louisiana, but and so I'm grateful for it. But still, I know that that's y'all's world, right? And so I guess what I'm asking, like, how does that first thing start to kick off, and how do you know you're making something that you feel brave enough to put out there, or were you just were you just kind of?
So he started off like he used to
great
rap and he was
DJ.
you in a lot of bands.
His name is DJ Crystal Meth. What? DJ Crystal Meth. That's his name? Like, actually? Hold on. Wait. What the fuck? DJ Crystal. Oh. Shit. Well, shit. Is that Drake? Oh shit, that's Drake. Man. That's probably the Toronto show. That's tough. Okay. That's a name. That's a name.
growing up. My path was different. I started off DJing when I was 13. I was listening to Q93. You know Q93.
Oh yeah,
And
bro.
DJ Rowe was on there, and he was it was the first time I ever heard someone blend two songs together, and it tripped me out. So my parents got me like this little $100 DJ setup for Christmas. And I started from there. About fast forward, I'm DJing parties, all that throughout high school. And
that was some fire, huh?
Friday, yeah, it went down. It went down. Kyle knows it went down.
People needed you then, bro.
We had some good times, bro. It was wild. Legendary times. And then 19, fast forward, I'm about 19, and that's when I got into producing and engineering, like recording people and mixing it all. I never really wanted to rap. I would do it for fun, but I thought it was whack to be white and be a rapper. I didn't see too many out there that pulled it off good.
Yeah, you got to really know you can do it.
It was only M. I'm not gonna lie. No, wait, no. It's 2000. Hold on. Let me see. How old was Scrim in 2000? And when he was 19? Hold on. What year was Scrim? I don't want to do the math. I'm too lazy. Wait. What year was Scrim? Years old. Oh, fuck. I put how. I can't type. Okay. Scrim was 19 in 2008. Yeah, it was pretty much just M then. It was only M. Because, like, Mac Miller didn't really... If I remember correctly... I think Mac Miller was, like, right after that. Let me double check. Let me not get this wrong. Because when did Kids come out? Kids came out... it's 2015, 2012. Yeah, it was right after. Yeah, right after. So yeah, Mac was like right after. So it was really only Eminem. Vanilla, okay, nigga. Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice was a meme, bro. Let's get that straight. Vanilla Ice was a meme. Vanilla Ice was like Rick Roll, bro. Let's not do that. Let's not do that, bro. Bro said Vanilla Ice. Motherfucker said Vanilla Ice. No, it said Vanilla Ice. Yeah, you're funny. You're funny. Oh, Screamer should have been listening to Army of the Pharaohs or Jedi Mind Tricks. Are they recommend as well? Chris Webby, underground white rappers that would slaughter anyone. No, I'm not saying. See, I wouldn't know about the underground white rappers. I'm just saying that the only like commercially successful white rapper at the time was Eminem. Not saying because I wouldn't know about talented white lyricists in the 2000s. I'm not really like versed in that. But like Eminem was the only commercially successful one. You feel me? Like he was like the poster boy for white rap in the 2000s. Low-key, he's been the poster boy for white rap forever. Since the 2000s till now, he's pretty much been the poster boy for white rap. You have your Mac Millers and your G-Eazys and your Jack Harlows and your Little Dickies and your who else has been kind of commercially successful? ELPs. Feel me? But it's like, and oh yeah, and your Suicide Boys, and obviously your Suicide Boys, but like the poster boy for white rap has been Eminem, I feel like. And at that time, he was the only one that was pulling it off. That's the point I'm making. There's definitely probably other talent, like a lot of, I'll tell you, the most talented lyricist probably ever probably has not been, we probably don't even know who it is. Like, I'm keeping it a bean. The most talented lyricist ever we probably have never seen before in our lives. Because a lot of getting successful was not just your talent, your commerciability, your connections, your willingness to like put aside ego. It was not just how talented you were. Because like, you feel me? Eazy-E had all his lyrics written by Ice Cube. But Eazy-E was the most popular rapper in NWA because he had the swag. Ice Cube had swag, but Eazy-E had the swag, even though Ice Cube wrote all of his lyrics. He was just a commercially appealing rapper. So it's like, it's not just the talent, it's kind of just all these other factors that matter. And now it's even more factors because you gotta, like, the scene's always gonna evolve and change and warp. So it's never just the talent, it's all these extra steps to like really succeed in, and not just rap, any music genre. It's always this extra stuff. Cause end of the day, labels, they want money. They want money. So talent isn't just gonna cut it to get money all the time. In this day and age that we have now, especially, it's just not gonna cut it. That's just how it is. And that's how the way, and it sucks sometimes, but that's how the world works. You feel me? That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, so I was like, I always felt like my place was more behind the scenes. And then I made a couple mixtapes for fun while on like my off days when I was working at the furniture store. He reaches back out to
He was selling furniture, bro.
Weiner Court.
slanging used furniture at that. Yeah, bro.
Who was it for, bro? What furniture?
Weiner
place?
Court
Court.
furniture.
Yeah, Weiner
there
Court,
in
bro.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I rented some shit for fucking Weiner Court.
I think it's cool how like they're all from like Louisiana. So like these references that like Scrim and Ruby are making, Theo like knows what they're talking about. So it makes the discourse kind of like more personal. I fuck with that. I fuck with that shit. I keep.
Yeah. During Katrina, I had an apartment or something, and we put some furniture in there. Some Weiner Court, bro. And somebody, some dude stole, like, we had 3 ottomans in that bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Some dude took just the ottomans. That was a crazy thing, you know?
Really gotta,
You
yeah,
don't see a lot of
exactly.
just
It is
solely
hard.
ottoman
A lot harder.
theft.
Yeah, no.
Don't.
Usually
Don't.
you take the love seat, bro. Because who's going to lay on the floor and just put their feet up?
Because when you're independent, you're doing all your own marketing. When you have label backed marketing, you're getting pushed here, there, here, everywhere. When you're independent, you're on your own. You're on your own to market yourself. It's a lot harder to market yourself independently. A lot harder. That's why these artists sign to labels. Mostly because of the marketing. It's mostly because of the marketing. It's not really kind of like the music. People think it's just, oh, the music video budgets and the production. No, it's the marketing. It's mostly it's mostly the industry-backed marketing. That's why artists sign themselves to doom with record label deals. Keep it a bean. That's why.
Desperate, bro.
So that guy's a real adventure guy.
Yeah, I like it. I like his
So you over
style.
there slanging
I wouldn't
furniture.
even be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? If you're just taking an ottoman, I ain't even.
So when people came in the door, you would show them the furniture?
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh my,
I
bro!
was-
If I could, fuck it, that would be my dream, dude. If I showed up and you got to show me,
I
furniture.
had the fade back then. My face had to be shaved.
Oh, man.
I had to wear makeup on my hands at one point because I got my hands tattooed, which ultimately got me fired. But I worked there for like 3 years. And then we were like, we would keep in touch with each other. He would hit me up and I think it was around, it was when I got fired. I don't know if you had just graduated from Loyola, but he wanted to come and film a music video for one of my songs, which I thought he was trolling me the whole time. You know, like I was
I said
like,
no the first time.
yeah, he's fucking with me.
I
But
said no.
he's the one that convinced me. He's like, nah, you're actually pretty good at rapping, bro. You should take this serious. And then from there, that's how we linked up. We did that video. And then
Oh, shoot. Oh, yo.
G59 came about because that was like our little clique back in like high school and even a little bit after high school. We thought we were thugs, bro. We thought we were gangsters and shit. And
yeah.
it was everybody on the east side of Highway 59 and our color was gray. We thought we were banging and shit. We thought we were bad. And a lot of those guys either died from drug overdoses or got in trouble or some shit. So, but we kept the name alive by like we got together. We're like, all right, you know, let's.
The name was already there.
Yeah,
Why not make it
he was.
something?
Yeah, Adi was the one that pointed that out. Like this is let's roll with this.
Well, I just thought G59, Great 59 was a hard ass fucking name, and he was already repping it. So I figured
Yeah.
we linked up. Why not just run with that?
yeah.
You know,
Anything I missed? Like
I was actually gonna say.
Besides your side of
No. I was gonna say it's funny because when he started making beats back in like 2008, 2009, he bought a MacBook, started making beats, and around that time I was getting really into like hip hop and currency and stuff, like being from down here.
Yeah.
Currency.
And he was telling me he was making beats, and I was like, "Yo, can you show me how you do this? Like, I would be interested in learning." He's like, "Yeah, I got you." And he's like, "Show me how he does it," and he taught me how to make beats. And it's just so funny that now we're still doing the same shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
That's
it just
cool.
kind of evolved from there, and then you start putting on shows locally.
Yeah, we would book shows on like in the North Shore and Baton Rouge or whatever. Because all right, let me be real with you, we knew no one was gonna come.
Yeah.
No one knew who the fuck we were. We were just starting
Yeah,
out,
dude.
so we didn't expect anybody to come, and we would use those live shows as practice to see what is gonna work, what's not gonna work, the things we can do to fuck with the crowd and all that stuff. And at first,
We did a lot of open mics too.
a lot of open mics.
Wow,
we actually
open
won
mic
one of them.
performing or just as comedy? No, as music.
It was
No, it was
music. It was
music,
like
yeah.
bands and rappers
to
and
win
all
like
sorts of shit.
$1,000.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Win
Third time we did.
$1,000 unlimited oysters.
And on
They'll-
our third time we did it, we won.
We won it. We just took all that money and bought T-shirts, like blanks, and then we just printed all our own T-shirts.
Yeah.
And we would literally text people like, "Want to buy one?" And then Scott would like drive it to them and deliver it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, that's still what
That's
you guys, this
tough.
whole thing feels like to me. It doesn't feel small like that, but it feels like that.
Well,
Yeah.
dude,
Because I'll see like fonts and things, and it's like, I don't understand it because I haven't known the music from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, this is their
Y'all think Suicide Boys and 3-6 gonna get into a brawl? Wait, do they have beef? Wait. Hold on, let me keep watching.
world, but it's just beloved in that space, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that you say that because fuck, what did you just say? Remind me what you just said.
About
Oh,
the
Yeah, you would drive over the delivery. That's
Oh.
Right. So it is in a way,
like
dude,
it still feels the same as
it
like
is the same.
our roots.
You know, obviously
Right.
we're not driving T-shirts to people anymore, but Scott and I are still very much involved, very hands-on, and I think we fucking care, dude. Like
Yeah.
this is our baby, and we love it, and it's loved us back, and we want to take care of it. And distancing ourselves from it because we've gained money and egos is not really something that we're interested in doing.
No.
And we're very aware of that too. You know.
Yeah, this shit has saved our lives, bro. I don't know any other force or consequence that might have been powerful enough to make us even consider to go get help and get clean. You know what I'm saying? Because we had something to live for, we had something to lose.
Yeah.
And not just the business, not just the label, but each other.
Yeah, it's bigger than us, dude.
You know?
I mean, we employ people, and
It's
you
way
know.
bigger than me, him, and it's bigger than any of us.
And I
bro.
think that's something like he just
with
said
that.
that we tell ourselves constantly to just keep ourselves down to earth, and you know, because it's easy, dude, to be successful and get caught up in yourself. It's easy because it's if anything, you have to fight that shit off. You know what I mean?
I'm sure you know, bro.
Yeah, well, it's
you
a
know.
battle I've dealt with, and some days I win, some days I lose.
For sure.
Over time, it's gotten better. Yeah, and especially if you're hands-on, used to doing things, and that becomes a part of because you want everything to be perfect. Learning to let other people help you.
Yeah.
And then your ego can build without you even noticing it.
Oh yeah.
You think like, oh, I'm just proud of myself, but that 95% of that cup could be ego. So
Yes, bro.
it's interesting, man.
It
Yes.
is. It is.
I think it's funny you say that though, Scott, like about the something saving you. Yeah, there's a lot of times where if I didn't have to I'm like, there's some temptation that'll happen the night before, and I'm like, I got a podcast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or I have a show to do, or I have some responsibility. I got to get an edit for my producers, or one of them's waiting on the email from me.
That's facts though, cause like y'all don't know this. Some days, I see a lot of days I be feeling like shit, like sick, just tired, overdoing. But I'm like, yo, I got a video to edit, or yo, I promised them this video like 3 days ago. I haven't even made it yet. Let me get off my ass, edit this video. Yo, I got homework. Feel me? Well, no, usually the days where I'm like in bed, I'm like, fucking, I usually have my homework done. But it's like, I'm like, yo, I need to get like this video done. I need to get this. I have a stream later that night. I got this, that, and the third. So like, y'all keep me accountable. I can't lie. Cause y'all, I remember the couple times I've been late on a video, y'all have been on my ass. Y'all were like, yo, where's this video? Yo, where's the video at? Yo, I'm waiting for the video. Yo, yo, video. I'm like, okay. Let me get up and edit this video. Feel me? But yeah, nah. So y'all do keep me. So I definitely get what they're saying, cause they're doing it on a bigger scale than I am. So like me understanding from a smaller scale they're doing it on a way larger. So I get what they're saying. I get where they're coming from. For real, it makes sense. Like it keeps them grounded for sure.
Me or something, or I'm waiting from them, and it keeps me going.
Yeah, bro. I would have been, for a long time. I would argue that drugs kept me alive, because I didn't know how to live in this world. I didn't want to live in this world at all. But at the same time, didn't quite have the balls to take myself out.
Oh yeah,
It's a scary thing.
So I'd say that drugs kept me alive for a long time. I mean,
what made you in so much pain? You think? Like, what was the tough part for you?
Shit,
think?
y'all always,
I think it was a mixture, dude. I think it was, like I said, just being born. Like I just feeling out of place, like always, like something wasn't right.
Which is like a common theme with addicts.
Yeah,
Is, you know,
I
like
think
I'm a
they've-
large in the worlds of fucking media, but
Yeah,
some of the
I
worlds
think-
of 7XL.
exactly.
Yeah, bro.
I'm wandering around in my own shirt. I'm trying to find a neck hole, bro.
So I think and they've done a lot of. I mean, they've done a lot of work on this, and they know it's like genetics. I won't get into all that, but
yeah.
part of that, and I think also, the way I grew up, and when I say this, dude, I'm not. I love everyone in my family. I'll go above and beyond for any one of them, but everybody was doing the best they could
Yeah.
with what they knew how to do. But it was still tough. It was some tough shit to grow up in. So that didn't help. But I'll tell you the biggest thing, and I'll shut up. That way I don't get too overwinded with this, because I have a tendency to do that. But I always thought like this thing, like, okay, the drugs are not working anymore. They're not doing it for me. But this thing's gonna do it for me. Once we get to that place, whatever that place is in my head, whenever I get that thing, that's gonna do it for me. And then I got really suicidal when we got there, wherever there is,
And nothing changed.
and nothing
Yeah.
changed. I felt now I feel worse, because if this don't work,
Yeah.
what's gonna do it? And that's when I really started to spiral. And for me, and I'll end it with this, the answer for me has been getting involved in the 12-step programs.
Yeah.
And it's been more of a spiritual answer rather than the material,
Yeah, man. I remember I was in my garage. It was like probably 2 years ago, man. I was bawling. Talking to my brother on the phone. I was like, nothing will save me. It was like I got people that like me. I thought that's what was my problem.
Same.
If enough people like me,
Yes,
I'll
bro.
like me.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
And one day I was
Makes
just
me
like,
emotional.
It's ass backwards, because
Yeah.
you have to like yourself first, and then
yeah.
the other stuff comes.
But it's crazy to think, man, that's kind of the way that it could kind of process and yeah, but I see you in the rooms, man. It gives me a lot of hope every time I see you.
Same
It
with
makes
you,
me-
bro.
makes
Dude,
me
I
wanna
was
keep
in.
going,
I was in.
and the way you run your rooms, bro, and not to overtalk you, but it's
No, you're
like,
good, you're good.
you have a lot of respect of a lot of people in there, and it's cool, man.
I've been blessed, bro. And for you, bro, I was.
Eat that vape.
Yeah. They taste kind of shitty. You want a fresh one?
All right.
Come on, brother. Let me at least do you that, sir.
We can't be popping pills, bro.
Yeah. We're going to nick it out.
I've been wearing Shady Rays. You know it. I like to have some sunglasses on my face
Get the vibe.
to protect me from the world, especially with the sunny polarized stars. They're not their best go-to. Nice time. Price from your guaranteed. Time creating tickets.
My own.
It's guaranteed.
No, but Theo, I was 3 months sober, bro. Just living on my own. Just got to where I was living on my own in California, where I went got sober. And I came across your video on YouTube. That was my introduction to you. And it was why I got sober. It was that video. And then from there, I watched that video and you inspired me, bro, and you gave me hope. And then that's when I did a deep dive on you. Started watching all like your greatest hits and highlights and shit, laughing my ass off. But
That's funny, bro.
that's how I came to know you. But yeah, before we even knew each other, bro, you gave me a little bump when I needed it too with that video.
Gang, man. Thanks, bro. Yeah, it's crazy kind of, I think, the connection that people get going through, like, if they're using or if they're recovering. It's like,
Yeah.
on both sides of that, it seems like there's probably a lot of connection. You guys could probably speak to that, huh? You
Yeah.
think?
What you mean?
Like, even on the using side, there's like a level of connection that keeps people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that'll keep you in the act of addiction by, you kind of almost. When I was buying pills and shit and snorting Roxy's, I never wanted to do them alone. And so I would share with everybody, and I was making money. So I could buy a bunch, and I would share with people that were my friends that didn't make as much money, and they were happy to get free pills. And I could like be in my dark shit, but not alone. And I think a lot of addicts are chasing loneliness. They're chasing, they're having trouble with self-acceptance. And I think finding your little group of like similar drugs that you want to do together definitely makes you feel like you're safe and at home.
Yeah.
And then the exact opposite happens when you get off of them too. You find your people that want to stay away from that shit, and it kind of strengthens your little community that you're in.
That's facts.
Yeah.
What were some of the would have been some of the highlights? I mean, because you guys have a success that I think like a lot of people don't really know it in a lot of ways. A lot of people do, but y'all aren't a mainstream thing.
Yeah, it's
Like, is that offensive to say? It doesn't feel
No,
offensive,
not at
right?
all.
If anything,
Okay.
I kind of take offense to the opposite, that people do consider us mainstream, and I don't think we are. We are in maybe how popular we are or how many people listen to us, but you're not going to see
people like
us.
the gatekeep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
especially
that's-
our fan base.
Yeah,
They're mainstream and they're a mainstream group in metrics, but not in sound. You feel me? Like, they're mainstream in the way that Little Peep was mainstream. Like, Little Peep was definitely mainstream. He has a lot of fans, but like, the majority of like the SoundCloud era listeners did not like Little Peep. They didn't. But Little Peep has such a strong core fan base that in metrics, hell yeah, he was mainstream. Hell yeah, he was mainstream. But in sound, no. In sound, no. So yeah, I get like Suicide Boys have what? Let's do their metrics real quick. How many monthlies do they got? If they want to, okay. They have, they got 10 million monthly listeners. 10 mil. In metrics, 10 mil monthly, that is mainstream. Like, we look at, I think that's how many Yeet has, actually. That's how much Yeet has, right? Maybe? Oh, yeah, Yeet has like 17. Yeet has 17. That's what, 7 million more monthlies? That's the same range of monthlies. Like, let's look at someone like what? Ken Carson. Right? We'll do a Ken Carson. That's probably a little less. Feel me? Yeah, Ken has 6 mil. Ken Carson, definitely mainstream in metrics. Less than Suicide Boys. Feel me? So it's like, in metrics, they're definitely mainstream, but like, non-sound. So I get what they mean. The number 27 in the world.
They
Love
like
to gatekeep.
What does that mean when people say gatekeep?
They feel like it's their thing.
Oh, bet.
You have to deserve to be our fan.
Yeah.
I hate gatekeepers. No. I can't stand gatekeepers. On my soul, I can't stand gatekeepers. Like, bro. The role of a gatekeeper makes no sense to me. Ready? I'm gonna explain. So, you don't want to share your favorite artist with other people because you feel like it's a privilege to listen to your favorite artist. Mind you, if they want to find it on their own, they will find it. It's not like it's like paid ad wall. But at the same time, you want your favorite artist to succeed because that's your favorite artist. And you literally have the tools to help them succeed by sharing them with other people, but you don't want to. Because you're gatekeeping them because they don't deserve to listen to them. Like, it's like gatekeepers is such a contradictory, paradoxical concept. It's like, why? What's the point? Like, why? That's literally why I love like music curation. Like, I will never gatekeep a song. I like sharing music with people and receiving music because, like, obviously I'm like a creator. I have some following, but I don't know every single song. Like Suicide Boys, I didn't know shit about them. I have a couple tens of thousands of followers, but I don't know shit about, like, y'all know more about them than I do. And I have no problem receiving information, receiving like songs, put-ons from them. It's like, it's a give and take concept. You give music to people and you take music from people. We'll take like receive it, not take. Receive music from people. It's a give and receive. It's like a loop give and receive concept. And I like that. Like, when like it's actually beneficial with everybody just sharing music with people. And you figure out what you like, figure out what you don't like. And it's like, I only gatekeep Curb Lagoop Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't even know what that is. So I can't even tell you how I feel about him. I don't know what that is. But props to him though. If he's good, I don't know.
It
You have
feels
to-
like that though.
You know, every fan that we meet, whether it's like we're just out and about and we run into somebody that recognizes us, ask him, and I bet you he'll back me up. 10 times out of 10, they tell me that they've listened to us since 2015.
Yeah.
Or they'll say, I've been listening to you guys since y'all started. I've been a fan since 2012.
Or since I was in 7th grade, and now they're 20 something.
Yeah, exactly. But the 2015 thing is funny.
Some of them still in 7th grade too, bro. Depending on what parish they from, bro. No disrespect, dude. Hey, bro. I did 5th twice, homie.
Yeah.
We've been in there, bro. We've all done a little sentence, man.
No, but that,
It is. It's their world. That's why even like with talking with you guys, it feels, since I wasn't there from the beginning, you don't feel a little bit of, you're like, oh, this is their thing. Even when I meet y'all's fans, it feels like that.
Yeah.
It feels like they're people that have feelings and they've been through something. That's what it kind of feels like. Y'all's shows are real interesting, man, because it's such a like a it's such a kickoff, and then it's almost like running downfield the whole show. You know, it just feels like
that's a good way to.
It's intense, man. And the crowd gets going. I mean, there's a lot going on. You got the people up by the front, just like almost like it's like a big lung up there.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like
He taught me
vibrating.
this early on, man. Like we were doing a show. We were about to do a show in New York, and only 3 people were showing up. And me and some other rappers were like, "Fuck this, we ain't doing this." And he taught me a lesson early. He's like, bro, it doesn't matter if one person shows up or thousands. Like, you give that person a show. And ever since then, I've ran with that, you know. And it's like anytime I'm out there,
You
like,
did take to that.
yeah, if
super well.
if these people are paying to come watch me perform, then the last thing I want to do is just sit there, you know. Like I want
in your
them-
own self, yeah.
yeah, and just like be still. I don't know if that makes sense, but I want to go out there and give them energy, like give them everything I got.
And like I said, dude, worst case.
Crazy. I don't even know this rapper. His name is SSG Kobe. In 2022, I think it was. I'm in 21. One of those 2 years. He got fake grape allegations, right? Ruined his whole career. He got blackballed. Everyone believed it. He didn't really come out and say nothing, whatever, this, that, and the third. Then he comes back, proves it all wrong, gets a following back, kind of ish. And then his first show, I think it had like 100 people at it, but he still performed like it had his usual thousands of people. And I fucked with that because it's like the people who decide to still show up and support him throughout his trials and tribulations and paid money to go see him, they got a show. I watched the replay. It was a good show. He performed really well. So I think that he's talking about this is really a lesson. Like, perform like you're a super rock star for millions of people, no matter who the show is for. Because they're, like he said, they're deciding to pay to see you. They are supporting you. They don't have to pay to see you. They can save that money and spend it on whatever they want, but they're choosing to spend the money to see you. That's all I'm saying. But sucks that Kobe stopped doing rap, man. His music is so fire. But shout out Kobe, man. That just made me think of that. For real. Need a Curb Lagoop reaction? Who is that? Y'all, I feel like y'all are trolling me, bro.
Scenario, one person showed up, it's a fucking practice. Like you keep you don't get rusty, you keep it going because we'll tour once a year, really 2-3 months at the end of the year. And the first few shows we do, it's we kind of like forget what to say, or we'll forget certain lyrics. We're like, fuck, dude, we've done this for 10 years. How are we forgetting this shit? But you have to get back in the groove.
Yeah, you got to get back in the groove, man.
Yeah.
So you guys, now there's a
Thanks for
new
the
album
song,
coming
Kahuna.
out.
Appreciate
What is
you.
it like to like evolve? Like, is it scary to evolve? I think about it even like in comedy and stuff. I'm like, what the heck? Like, you know, some of your like
good question.
people that listen to you, they listen to you at a certain age, but they're getting older too.
Yeah.
Some of them are all different ages. So how do you try and apply to everybody?
I'm really glad you asked this.
That's a great question.
And how do you try to also apply to yourself at the same time?
So we might have 2 different.
I think it'll be, well, at
What you
first,
think, Rube?
I think at first we were scared to kind of change the sound up because the formula was working.
Yeah.
and we were worried about like introducing new stuff because what if they don't like it and this and that. And the more successful you get is like the scarier it gets because you think one wrong fucking move and it all crumbles, which isn't true. But we started experimenting, doing some like singing stuff or whatever, and people seemed to fuck with it. And then we got to a point to where we didn't really care if they didn't like it or not. Scott and I have been making this music for so long now that if we want to try something experimental or new, I think we deserve to at this point. So it can be a scary thing, but I think, don't fear it and just do it and see what happens.
Yeah, I think I agree 100% on everything.
Like, if you can imagine Kodak Black on heroin and lean at the same time, that's that just sounds like a mess. Kodak Black on heroin and lean? That just kind of sounds like... You wanna see me winning? You wanna see me in the penitentiary? I need me help, baby, you go listen. I'm gonna keep on the millions. My mind, keep it in the vision. That's what it sounds like. It would sound like Kodak on lean and heroin. It sounds like he's like a mess. Like his voice is just like he's basically a vegetable. Thanks for the follow, Shop up. Did I say that right? This is a follow game. All right. You're close to a higher voice? Oh, that's insane. That's insane, bro. Nah, what the fuck?
You said, I don't know if you went through this too, but for me on a more
Robert, this was
level, when I got sober, it was like
actually, Kahuna, you get one too. Explode for Kahuna. Appreciate you, though.
I was so scared because I thought my drug use fueled all my creativity.
Yeah, that was definitely a thought for sure.
Yeah, and so for me, once I finally did start getting back into it, it was literally like learning how to walk all over again.
It is
really,
and the sound did kind of change as a result of that, beat wise, production wise,
more like less scary and sad sounding.
Yes, so I think the evolution of our music has matched exactly
the evolution of us.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
That's how I look at it.
What was it like? Like, if you're like on pills and you're deep out on pills, I never really got that out on them, If you're like Huff and Trank or whatever, I don't even know what some of the names of them are,
Yeah.
Huff and Trank? What does that even mean? Huff and Trank? Bro, I'm just not tapped out. I don't know what the fuck that means. Huff and Trank. Y'all let me know what that means in the live or in the comments when I post this. I don't know what the fuck that means. They're geeking, so it has to be something funny. Okay.
Fucking swamp pebbles or whatever y'all buying out.
Swamp
Just
pebbles.
looking for anything now.
Looking for a neck hole.
Oh, bro, they'll fucking have a tilapia flavored perk out here, bro. In New Orleans, they don't give a shit, bro. You'll have a fucking pecan crusted Zan bar out here, bro. You're like, what the fuck? Everybody wants to be a chef in this
That's pretty
motherfucker,
funny.
bro. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, Praline Adderalls. Yeah.
Oh, you'll have a bag of chaw grilled somas over here, bro. You're like, damn, this place is crazy, dude.
That's pretty funny,
bro.
But what was it like making music when you're under that influence? Is it even possible to make music when you're like that kind of pill high? I don't know. So I'm just curious, or is it just possible to just like listen back, or do you feel was there any creativity from the actual high of that?
I don't know if we work differently, because I know sometimes you would wait until after we were done, but this was early on to smoke. Yeah.
Weed, it's I still smoke weed.
I couldn't go without it. Now Ruby couldn't either, you know what I'm saying? So we were constantly on it all day. Yeah. So it's kind of like just feeling normal.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, it was.
Don't you doze off and shit?
Oh,
I mean, that's like, look.
Well, how do you find it? So you're both awake at the same time to make a track?
You take a Percocet first thing in the morning or whatever, your Oxy, whatever it is, it's gonna give you a boost. Like I'll come out of that bathroom snorting something and I'm like, "What's up, motherfuckers?" Yeah. Like I'm like on one, and then as you keep dosing, at the end of the day, it's kind of like when you've done all day and that's when you start to kind of nod off. It's like your body's like, okay, I'm tapping out.
For me, I was mixing so much stuff, so much.
This kid was all over the fucking place
and down, but you could hear it in the music now. Sometimes we go back for laughs and will listen to
Oh, I remember. Wait, this is the part. This is the clip I heard. This is the clip. Okay, I remember this part.
some of the shit I made when I was like in psychosis.
What would you say is the most fucked up
And it's
you ever were for an album?
I Want to Die in New Orleans.
I think mine
We're
is.
talking about
Yeah,
the airline trying
I
to.
think mine is.
I
Stop
hate that
Staring.
album.
Stop Staring is mine.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate that album. You did phenomenal on it, but I was so far gone, dude. I was literally in psychosis from doing so much speed and downers, bro. I thought Southwest Airlines was trying to kill me. I
Southwest.
thought,
Told me that story once,
yeah,
bro.
I thought Kyle took a life insurance policy out
Bro,
on me for 70 grand.
This motherfucker.
Yes, bro, that's the
Fucking
most
so
New Orleans
funny.
shit ever.
Bro.
Somebody takes a life insurance policy out for $700, bro, just for to make it their truck payment. That's the fucking most New Orleans shit, bro.
I remember that we were in New Zealand when he told me that he thought that they were putting a hit out on us.
Yeah.
He thought like
Now, what
I
do
had,
you say when he sits you down?
Oh, bro, I put them through hell,
Look,
bro.
at one point I was starting to get really impatient with it because like I was tired of explaining. I was tired of explaining that like this insane theory wasn't actually happening. I would one time.
I thought he had my phone tapped.
This was one time he quit Suicide Boys on Twitter. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, I remember.
And he,
I remember where I was
at the
at.
time, he had just bought a condo in Bradenton, Florida, outside of Sarasota. And I can't get in touch with him. Kyle can't get in touch with him. And we decide let's go out there. Let's just press him. Let's be in person. So long story short, we fly down there, rent a car, drive to his apartment.
Who's Kyle to them?
And
By the
he
way?
doesn't expect us. He doesn't know we're coming. We go upstairs, and I knock on the door, and he's like, 1 second. And I think to myself, like, man, I just flew out here and fuck that. I'm not waiting a second. I was like, bro, I'm here. What's up? Like, what's the problem? And he was like, give me a second. He had to go to the bathroom, do his little thing, to catch my drift. And then we came outside and he was ready to talk. And this long story to say, I was trying to like see, I was like, is he fucking with me? Is he lying to me? Is he thinking does he think I'm stupid? Or does he actually believe this shit? And is he fucking crazy?
Yeah.
So I had to sit him down and I was like, bro, this Southwest thing, do you think that the board, like the people on the board of Southwest sit in a boardroom?
Southwest
and-
Airlines.
Southwest Airlines, and they discuss how we're gonna assassinate Scrim from Suicide Boys. And he looked at me dead in the eyes, the most serious look on his face, and he goes, "Yes." And I lost my mind, bro. I took my phone and I threw it on the. I was trying to hit the grass, but I hit the sidewalk. The fucker sparked.
Yeah.
And
That pissed you
that's
off even
real.
more.
yeah.
I
you
thought they
know.
were trying to kill me because my brother had bootlegged one of our tracks and because he was bad off on dope and sold it to this person for like
Rando.
$800,
Yeah.
but actually didn't give him the song
Right.
and just scammed him. And I thought the person he scammed was the son of somebody on the board of Southwest, and they were
So
just gonna take me out.
to speak on the other
Bro, hold
to speak on the other side of things, I'm thinking, what is coming out of his mouth? Is it real or not? Come to find out, the story of his brother stealing a song and selling it is true.
So it's like
And I'm sitting there and I feel bad because I'm like been calling him a liar in my head and all this shit. And then I find out it's true. So then I'm like, all right, so is all of this true? I still refuse to believe that the board of Southwest is meeting to discuss his assassination, but
I had my brother and my family
that was a
believed it. I
crazy
had,
fucking time.
bro, I was very convincing.
That's crazy, bro.
I had fans tweeting at Southwest Airlines on Twitter. I did. Yeah, it was.
so many.
That's crazy.
But that was
They're like, Southwest, please don't assassinate Scrim from Suicide Boys. I love his music. Signed, G59 Jerry or some shit. I don't fucking know, bro.
toward the end. That
Yeah.
was like when I was really spiraling.
Fuck, dude. It's interesting though that you guys were at least had a close enough connection because a lot of bands fall apart from that kind of stuff. A lot of
Damn.
groups, a lot of teams fall apart. Everything falls
we're
apart.
family.
I'm glad you
And I know
brought
you
that.
know that, but we're family.
Right, but for you to go there and want to actually just to think, let me see what's really going on
Dude,
with
we've
them.
never even hit each other. Like we've gotten in each other's
gotten
faces,
close, man.
ready to fucking beat the shit out of each other. And we've both been able, like, you're my cousin, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to hit you.
Yeah.
I fucking hate you right now, but I'm not going to touch you. Like, and it's gone both ways. And
Yeah.
I'd say that the family thing, which obviously doesn't apply to
That's a good
everybody,
bond.
but we've been able to look at the fact that we're cousins and the fact that we provide for our families, which is a shared family.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. The more you love someone, the more you're gonna like get irked when you're around them so much. Cause like, this is why. When you like love and respect someone so much, their words hold more weight, right? So say like someone like a fan or like a troll or like someone you don't even know says like something that like offends you, you're gonna care like a little bit, but you're like, whatever, what? Shut the fuck up. But like someone you care about and respect, say they say that same thing to you, you're like, and you don't know if they're trolling or not, or they're not even trolling, you're gonna care more because their words hold way more weight. So say like someone's like, say, I don't know, say Scrim said to Ruby, so no, say a fan said to Ruby, yo, fuck you, right? Or a troll. He'll be like, and that's it. Not say Scrim says, fuck you, and means it. Ruby's gonna get pissed. Cause like, fuck you mean fuck me for? What? So it's like, they just hold more weight. That's definitely why. But like, because they're family, like you said, they never hit each other. And sometimes them family bonds, they don't stop that shit. Sometimes cousins, brothers, other siblings, uncles, nephews, they be fighting. Cause sometimes they just need to fight and then it's all good. Like obviously, like say in a hockey match, right? Refs let the niggas fight, get the energy out. Like so you will literally see best friends on other teams in hockey fighting like they hate each other. But then when the fight's over, they're all good. But like these two, they just needed like time and space from each other to like get the anger out, and then they're all good. So it just depends on the kind of bond, the kind of people, the kind of personalities that are together. But yeah, nah. The more you're with someone, the more they gonna piss you off. The more they gonna piss you off.
As a reason to never give up on each other.
Yeah.
If this was just one of my friends, I don't think it would have been the same.
No.
Like,
No
way.
See, like I said, it wouldn't have been the same. Like I said,
That's good that you brought that up because a lot of groups just don't make it in general, and doing business with family is usually not a smart way to go.
no.
But for us, I mean,
It's the only time it worked out.
yeah, I think it's just a unique situation, bro.
Usually business with family, one side is gonna get manipulated. Because, and like I said, not always because they worked out, but sometimes with family, one side gets manipulated. Like, for example, this one rapper named Nova from the rap game, insanely talented rapper. Insanely talented rapper. Like, he was the clear-cut best rapper from the rap game. I don't remember what season it was in. Clear-cut best rapper. Uncle was his manager. Uncle stole all of his money. All of his money. All of it. Now, how'd that happen? Because usually it's really hard for a manager to do that. You know, Nova trusted his uncle so much to take care of his finances. He's like, yo, that's my uncle. I trust him. He's family. And the uncle was like, all he saw was money, 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 money. I'm taking all of that. So, like, yeah, it leaves one side to easily get manipulated if they trust the family bond too much. But these two work because they equally trusted the family bond. That's the only way family business works. Both sides have to trust and respect each other the same amount. Only way it works out. Only way it works out. So, cool that they worked out, though.
We got it. We both got the same granny to answer to.
Yeah, no, that
and
shit
she ain't
sucked.
nothing nice.
Ruined his whole career.
You know what I'm
Ruined his
saying?
whole
Like
career.
No, that's a
she
scary
done
woman,
FaceTime
bro.
me before.
Scary woman.
She done FaceTime me before being like, you making music without your cousin? You know, like
that's
shit,
too
like
much.
pressing
Yeah.
me.
And I was like, and I'd have to call her and be like, Granny, I got it. Don't let
Yeah,
it."
yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna think that I'm like fucking venting to you. Like,
Yeah.
Does she stay up late or no?
I don't think
Granny?
so. She's almost 80 now.
She was
so-
a bus driver for the parish, Jefferson Parish,
Yeah.
her whole
West
pretty
Bank.
much her whole life. Yeah, bro. Drove me to school from kindergarten to high school.
Dang, brother.
Real working woman, bro.
long
And
bus.
Wagaman.
She would manhandle like grown like seniors. in
Oh,
high
bro,
school.
yeah.
Like,
She didn't want to fuck.
yeah.
I watched her.
I'm telling you, you don't want to fuck with that lady.
Oh,
She's
in
from Wagaman, bro.
Oh, come on,
No,
man.
they throw down.
The first seat, they'll have a crock pot going in that bitch. Damn, bro, they got lunch going in that bitch.
I made you pot of gumbo.
Bro, they'll just be giving that's back when the bus and I'm gonna just pick up a strange on that.
Yeah, bro.
You'd have two raccoons in the fourth row, bro. You'd have
A fucking nutria,
anything in that bitch, bro.
yeah. Bro.
Dude, the bus people used to cut like it used to be like the green seat cover.
Yeah.
It might have- sometimes they were green,
Green
sometimes
seat
they were black.
covers.
People would cut a little like slice in there. People put dope all. The bus, they didn't even realize the bus the whole time was just driving dope around the fucking
What the
city.
fuck?
Damn. I never thought of that.
Yeah, for
Oh,
real.
people would keep everything. They would slice it in the back. The inside of the seat was hollow. People would keep all kind of shit.
I
in
was
there.
too busy.
Crafty motherfuckers,
I was
bro.
too busy fingering girls in the back of the bus.
Hey, bro.
Yo. the fuck? Yo. Like what? Yo. This nigga's so unhinged, bro. This nigga's so unhinged, bro. I swear to God. Cause like I would never think to do that. In the back of a bus, bro, you're gonna hear that shit. Someone's gonna hear that shit. Bus driver's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like I'm like, what yo.
Oh, you was in the 11th row.
Yeah,
Bro. That was the red light district of the bus.
Granny, put it on Q93.
yeah. Q93.
Yeah. Wild Wayne.
Yeah, dude. Remember Wild Wayne, bro?
Mm-hmm.
What were some of the things they would say on there?
Q93, boys.
I remember when the Saints were going to the Super Bowl, Q93 hosted like some show at the Howlin' Wolf, and they had like that year, because the Saints were doing so well, everybody came out with a Saints song. You remember that shit? You remember that shit? And
Yeah.
Wild Wayne hosted this show. There's like all these Saints rappers out there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Look up Wild Wayne Q93. See if we could play even their intro.
I remember DJ Rowe would come on either 4 or 5 o'clock every day. DJ Rowe in the mix.
It's on now.
Baton Rouge, it's official. National recording artist.
Yeah.
Savage Squad have teamed up with the hottest
I pitched the idea to Wind the Court that they need to advertise on Q93. And they did it.
They did it?
They did it. Wild Wayne, all them came in.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, we was bumping, bro.
That's touching.
This is 2002, bro. It's crazy.
We were selling the shit out some friends.
Y'all was barely born in 2002. What the fuck? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I was an infant. 2002. Talk.
After that.
Did y'all was there some moments where you guys got to connect with some local artists when y'all started coming up, or how did that kind of go?
Man,
No, we've gotten. I'm gonna say it.
Go ahead,
this
bro.
city fucking hates us, bro.
Yeah.
They do.
We don't get no love.
We don't get any love from the city. Not from people in the city. Artists, nothing.
We
It's
don't.
interesting.
We're not even doing a show this year in New Orleans because we don't feel love, and we're kind of a little annoyed.
Yeah, we got out of every arena we went to last year. New Orleans absolutely treated us the worst.
Like garbage, dude. Like we were. They were doing us a favor. Like,
Yeah, I was actually like mind blown by it. But
And what is it? Do you think? What do you think some of that is?
That's
you guys,
crazy.
You guys are something so.
They don't feel love from their own city. I remember like y'all mentioned that like in the other reactions, but that's just hearing them say it is so crazy. Because why don't you get most rappers or artists get the most love from their city, but they get the least amount from their city? That's so crazy to me. That's so wild to me.
Different.
right.
I don't know if that has something to do with it.
I think people get turned off by the name, Suicide Boys, and I know that like
That's
Nicky
facts.
Loomis doesn't fuck with us because of that.
Yep.
But what a lot of people don't understand is it's not, it might have started off as like a way to say stupid shit, but it's definitely become a thing that people relate to, and it's become an important part of some kids' lives. And Scott and I want people to do well. We're not like trying to like tear people down. So it's funny how people get the wrong idea.
I'm glad you said that because we never intended. We never had like this grand idea or intention for it to turn into this like community and turn into what it, or like have kids being like, yo, you
Nah, see, he's like Wayne and like Boozy and like all that shit. Okay, and what? Like who else is from there? I think YoungBoy's from there too, right? YoungBoy, right? Pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Hold on. Yeah, YoungBoy. Okay, yeah, like, well, he's from Baton Rouge. You know what I mean? That's still Louisiana. So, but like, yeah, Boozy and YoungBoy and Wayne. Okay. Master P. Yeah. Okay.
saved my life, or like the emails that Kyle and them get.
Dude, fan letters.
Yeah,
like, all sorts of shit.
So I think if people were to dig past the surface, they would see. But I think that also goes into like, this is bigger than us, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, kid, like his. I'd probably evolved from it by like the past like 5 years. But when I first heard the name Suicide Boys, I was like, oh, this is like emo music. I literally thought it was like emo music. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, no. I literally was like, I'm never listening to this. No. Ew. The fuck? No. But then like obviously I outgrew that stance a while ago, but then I just never really sat down and listened, not like out of purposeful means. It just never crossed my mind. But now that I've heard it, they say some real ass shit. Some of the songs are fire. You know, and it's like, obviously I don't like everything. You've heard, I don't like everything. I speak my mind. I don't like to sugarcoat, appeal to the masses, because I feel like that's not genuine artistic criticism. I hate pandering reviews. I hate that shit. That shit's so unauthentic and gross. And people also like just try to rage bait review. I hate that shit too. That shit's so gross. But like, nah, and like some shit is fire. They say some real ass shit and they actually like tell their story. And I can respect that from a certain level. Always can respect that. Feel me? Same thing with Peep. When I first see the difference between Peep though is that I heard Peep shit and I was like, no. And that's because I like Uzi and Trippy and Ski and X. Mind you, a lot of X fans like Peep. Not me, but like X and Ski and Cardi and Smoke Perp and Space Ghost and who else I listened to a lot back then? Rich Brian, Rich Chigga. Yeah, Rich Chigga was that nigga. Rich Chigga was so crazy. And like all those types of rappers, you feel me? But then like people, I was like, no. But then I like, you know, I still don't really bump Peep like that. We'll get a Peep reaction soon though, for sure. I promise that. But like, I can respect the artistic direction and the passion he put in his music. So it's like, I've learned to like mature in like music appreciation. I think that's the biggest thing. Like appreciating it, like even though, look at the biggest thing is like subjective. Just because it's your favorite or your best doesn't mean it's universally everyone's best music. And that's the problem with some people's music. Like you can say that you think this is the best for this reason and this, that, and the third, right? And you can have respectful and like passionate debates, but at the end of the day, you shouldn't like insult someone for not having the same favorite music or like feel like someone is like less of a person for liking other music that's not your favorite music. You feel me? For the right reasons. Like if someone likes other music just to rage bait, obviously yeah. But like if they genuinely like that kind of music and you don't, you just gotta learn to accept that. You just gotta learn to accept that. Music is subjective. The only non-subjective aspect of music is metrics, numbers, streams, all that shit. That's the only objective part of music. Feel me? But that's a horrible argument to like music. Like, don't say you like music just because it's numbers, because then that's not really you liking music. That's just sheep. That's sheep behavior. Sheep behavior. But I digress. I spoke a little too much. Let me continue this podcast.
It's real interesting, man. I get more requests for you guys than anybody ever.
Really?
Dude,
I feel like kind of the same, bro.
Unless too slimy. That's the thing. You can't really like. Do I like Too Slimy overall? No. Some of the songs are like, but ready? The same way we talk about Too Slimy is the same way people talked about Thug in 2014, the same way people talked about Uzi in 2016, the same way people talked about Yeet in 2021, the same way people talked about Cardi from like 2017 to 2018, the same way people talked about Future in like 2015, the same way people talked about who else? Who dipped and came back? I'm trying to think. Same way people talked about Drake in like 2016 when he came out with like different genres like Views and like came out like because it was like R&B and he was the rapper guy and he's making white girl R&B music. You feel me? So it's like time and like Too Slimy was wrong by saying times are changing. So it's kind of like music's always gonna change and evolve and the sound's never gonna stay static. The thing about music is the sound will never be static. So we gotta realize that like Too Slimy's not making music for like people are. He's making music for like 14 to 17-year-olds. Feel me? he's making music for like that genre and like people who like the whole distortion. He's like he has this whole demographic he's making music for. And if we're not part of the demographic, that's fine. But he's popular. He has a deal. So he's a marketable artist. And that's how it is. Yeah, it was in my years. I had to learn that. It's something I had to learn. Cause like I'm really stubborn. I'm a really stubborn person. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really stubborn. And so I hated when people hated the rappers I loved or loved the rappers I hated. I hated that shit. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, you can't, like your brain has to be studied or it's literally not, or you have like a bot brain. I literally call people bot brains. I really would. But I just learned, I'm like, not everyone's built the same. If we were all built the same mentally, music would all sound the same. We would have one genre, one sound, one flow, one production. It would all be the same if we all like the same music. Feel me? Maybe it's the alien. Okay, fuck it. I'm continuing this fucking video now.
Everybody's been like, yo, y'all gotta go on
When
Theo.
money sign to B when they sending it, bro. At first, I thought it was people just trying to get me to send them Cash App. I didn't know.
Sending money to OB.
Yeah, the first 1,000 I got, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Bro, this dude, they running a GoFundMe for this.
Go
He
fuck
hurting.
me.
But then I was like, oh, damn, everybody wants to see these guys. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew.
Free Beanie Alien. Oh god, I forgot about that. I forgot about Free Beanie Alien. Okay.
Did you guys did y'all watch the Poirier fight? You guys watch UFC?
Yeah, I did this weekend. Did you catch it?
I didn't see it.
That's Islam,
called
right?
it. I was struggling to stay.
I want to get into UFC more. I only really know like Islam and Yachev. I think it's the same person. I know Sugar Sean because of the whole full send Nelk shit. That's why I knew about Sugar Sean. So I don't really know much about UFC, but that's like the one sport I like want to get into. I mean, baseball kind of too. I'm not really knowledgeable in baseball. I only really know like Skeens and Judge and I know the old baseball players. But like I'm only really like I'm knowledgeable in like soccer, or football, whatever you want to call it, American football, basketball. That's the only really 3 sports I'm like really like keep up with. So I want to really like keep up with like UFC because the fights look crazy. Fights look nuts, but I don't really know the people who are fighting. I don't really know like their backstories, the lore. I don't really know like nothing about them. Oh, I know Sean Strickland too, by the way. I know obviously because Sean Strickland's like a character. He's everywhere. But like say like basketball and football and like soccer, I know like the lore, the backstories. I know because I've been keeping up with it. So I need someone to like teach me one of my homeboys teach me UFC. All my homeboys watch UFC. They all watch UFC. So I gotta get one of them like teach me like all the fighters and like the weights and all that shit.
Yeah, bro, I go to bed. I'm like a grandpa now ever since I got sober, but
It's late. I mean, it was late as hell. We were there
Warriors
on
from Louisiana.
stage or whatever till 12.
I watched it, man. Yeah, I was rooting for him, bro. And
The Lafayette boy?
Yeah.
I think he did great, bro.
Me too.
He
Who
did
won? I
great.
don't even know.
He lost.
Islam
Lost.
won.
Yeah, Islam won.
All I know is Islam is gross. I know that Islam is disgusting. I know that he's like insane. From what I've seen, he's insane. Yo, 2 weeks in Dagestan. I keep seeing those memes. Send your son to Dagestan. I saw the full send video when they were in Dagestan, and these niggas are nuts. They're like going like they're jumping in ice baths and like running in the cold and like barely any like covering. I'm like, y'all niggas are crazy. I would never do that. Y'all niggas are nuts. But then they come out fighting like this. Them Dagestan niggas are crazy.
Won.
What was in it? What by a chokehold?
Yeah, but it was so close. It was in the 4th round.
But if this was a crawfish eating competition, you know who would have won.
Yeah, all day.
Look, he's almost shaped like a crawfish right there, getting out of his. Dustin didn't win, but I really didn't feel like he lost. I mean, this dude. Everybody thought this dude was gonna roll. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say that. Safe to say, Nick, huh?
Scottie Pippen.
People thought that Islam was gonna beat him because he beats everybody.
Yeah.
And Dustin took that dude.
So he put
He's
up a
a
good
dog,
fight,
bro.
Yeah.
Dustin is a dog, bro.
he
You gotta
fought,
be, bro. You gotta be.
and you could tell, man. It's just interesting the different ways a lot of people used to express themselves. You know, like if it's music or comedy or art.
Well, we've both gotten into training,
Boxing.
boxing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We've been doing that for the past couple of years. And
Yeah.
bro, that in itself is an art and a science and something to be respected. So now when I watch this, I have a whole different I grew up watching it with my papa anyway. He was a boxer, but like I watched these guys, bro, and the amount of respect I have for them.
Oh yeah.
It's in the little training
Same.
that we do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck.
It seems like
These guys are built
with
different.
anything you watch, skateboarding, boxing, whatever it is, it seems easy. And then once you actually get in it, you realize, oh, this is not easy. Like,
Good
you throw
point.
4 punches and you're winded, and you're like, how the fuck these dudes do this for
Yeah.
9 rounds? Like,
Good point.
Oh yeah, this is him at the end. I think we can play this.
And I'm not 100%, but if this is my last fight,
No.
I wanted to dedicate this journey to the people who made me the man I am, and that's the women in my life. To my grandmother,
Hell yeah.
I miss you every day. And I know I'm still protected by your prayers.
Hell yeah.
To my mother, we've had a crazy life. I love you, thanks for always having my back. And to my wife, I love you so much. I wouldn't be standing right here without you. And babe, Julie, I don't know if I'd be breathing, honestly, if it wasn't for you. And to Parker,
Dang.
Daddy's mine, I love you so much. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, she's crying. And oh, that's cute.
We all right,
That
baby.
is so funny, dude.
Always
Yeah.
chase your dreams.
What a beautiful moment, man.
Really cool.
You're an incredible man, Dustin Poirier.
You said that's his last
Thank you very
fight?
much for everything.
I hope
He's
not.
not sure. He's
Damn.
a fighter, man. I think the thing about him, he just like even if he don't get the W, it's like there's something about him. He shows up to fight.
Yeah.
And that's what I think everybody can relate to. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, I can go fight. You know, I can fight through another day in my life, whether it's just feeling okay
Yeah.
or
Well, when he was talking in the post conference interviews, he was bringing up the uncertainty of his future, and anytime lately people bring that up, it makes me think, about us and
what we would do.
yeah, and
What kind of music does Alan like though? Alan does not exist, bro.
what's next.
I think we just give up music, train for 10 years, and then we can put on our own headlining fight.
I'm about it.
Me versus you.
I don't want to
La,
do
la,
that.
la. We can pull like a Sopranos, and right as the fight's about to start, it fades to black. We collect our money.
Oh yeah,
We're out.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not
brilliant.
gonna hit you, bro. I just told him I'm not gonna
Yeah,
fucking hit
that's
you.
brilliant.
y'all can
That's
fight
brilliant.
somebody, maybe the Yin Yang twins. How old are they?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, they have one of the best Cribs episodes ever. The Yin Yang Twins. They're just like shouting random noises like the whole
Oh
time.
yeah.
That
MTV
show's so
Cribs.
entertaining.
Yeah, they got well, the Saints took their song, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always thought that was kind of weird. Some
It was
ATL
interesting.
boys.
K Gates.
Or
K Gates took the beat and made it into the we yelling who that. The who that say they're going.
Oh, really?
Damn Saints.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think there was like some copyright issue.
That's them?
Yeah.
That's Yin Yang?
So K Gates took it and
He
made
made the hook
a
is like
version.
who that. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Ah.
But at the game, you'll hear the Yin Yang Twins version.
Yeah.
But New Orleans is interesting, man. A lot of unique. Bro, I was walking down. This is how we even got this art. I'm walking down the street when I saw, going next door to get a coffee. I was thinking, man, it would be cool if we had some neat art. There's a dude sitting outside blazing with his homie.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's Louis Armstrong, I think. Or somebody, it's a jazz player.
This dude Tyrell Shaw, and
there he is.
this is his art, man. And he's like, I was like, dude, I'm about to chat with the Suicide Boys. You want to put a piece in?
That's cool.
He's like, yeah, man.
That's fire that you put them on like that. I respect that.
That's supporting local art, baby.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that's the thing about New Orleans. I mean, you can walk half a block.
You'll see talent in the streets.
You'll see you'll either
Well, I want to see how many followers he has now. Hold on, let me see this shit. Shaw Wart 365. Hold on. Mind you, Instagram. At this point, he has what? How much does he have? Okay, hold on.
Oh, there he is.
this is his art, man. And he's like, I was like,
2985. How much do you have now? 4K. This art's kind of nut. I like this art though. Shoot. This is tough. This is tough. This train stuff. Yeah, this art's tough. I fuck with this. This is tough. Shit. Okay.
it's kind of like that's the thing about New Orleans. I mean, you can walk half a block.
You'll see talent in the streets.
You'll see you'll either disappear in a pothole,
Shit,
bruh.
we got no love in
you
the
will
beginning.
disappear in a pothole.
We was
bro.
handing out mixtapes and them bitches was going in the trash right
Bro,
after.
actually, I'm gonna tell the LSU story.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
Scott, when we
LSU.
first started like recording and making music, really first attempting to do this shit, we made a CD for him.
Yeah, LSU people, yeah, man, they like their Wayne and their Boozy. They love their Boozy. Oh my God, they love their boozy. Louisiana people love boozy badass. I'm telling you. Like, sometimes I hear them play boozy more than Wayne. And it surprised me at first, but then I'm like, Wayne's more so like a universal, like global sound. Boozy's like a Louisiana sound, so it makes sense. And that's not knocking Boozy, because Boozy makes good music, but it's like you could tell his music is overall is more Louisiana centered. Wayne kind of was just making like global radio hits. So once I heard it, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Mixtape for him. We got it printed. Made 500 of them. I made the cover for him. La la la. We go. What are we gonna do with this? Let's go to shows and colleges. Let's go hand this shit out. Old school,
put these
right?
shades on for this one.
And this is also like in 2013. So we're going old school. We go to LSU campus. We're staying with my brother because he's going to school there at the time.
Wow. So y'all didn't go hand shit out?
Oh yeah. And we go in like that big part of the campus where like all the traffic, all the people are walking by. It's like in between classes.
Yeah, the quad.
Me and Scott handing out CDs. Like, oh, you fuck with rap? Check this out. Whatever, bro. First of all them CDs ended up in the trash. Like every fucking one.
Yeah.
We turned around 3 feet away from us is the CD on the ground.
Yeah.
But the funniest thing that happened that day was, I love this part. It was some girl, this like nervous freshman heading to class, bunch of books in her bag. You could tell she's like kind of on edge. She's riding her bike and she comes in front of me and Scott and rolls over his shoe. And Scott, well, we both do, but Scott loves white shoes. And, you know, the thing with white shoes is don't fucking scuff them, like keep them clean.
And don't ride a bike over.
Don't ride a bike over them. And
It's not asking much.
he flipped out. And I'm just like laughing the whole time because I just thought it was funny. But he was like, what the fuck? And this girl looks so scared, bro. And you gotta understand, this motherfucker still looked like this too back then. And she took off, bro, did not look back. And I'm just like dying laughing, like the white shoes, man.
He's like, I'll floor your whole fucking house.
Bro, I lost count of how many fights I got in growing up over stepping on people's shoes, bro.
It's a sign of
That's
disrespect.
how we met. That's how me and Kyle met at Fountain Blue, because this dude was cutting the line. I stepped in his way. It was exam week. I was starving. It was chicken tender and
I'm about to
macaroni.
say it's chicken tender day. Like,
Yeah,
That's the
chicken
biggest day.
tender
We just had a
day.
lunch lady on. That's the biggest day.
Here he
yeah.
come. He's cutting the line with his homies. I'm like, nah, this ain't happening today,
doing
bro. I
that,
step
bro.
in the way. I step on his shoes. And then after, next thing I know, I'm fighting him, both of his sisters who were built like linebackers, and a couple other guys.
A lot of shouldery women in that area.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of
oh yeah.
shouldery
That's how me and
women.
Kyle. That's how we met. He was like, "Yo, come roll with us from here on out." Because
You went to Fountain Blue
so check this out. When I first moved up there,
I love this.
I was
because that's in St. Tammany Parish. That's,
so yeah. So look, I grew up on the West Bank, bro. I'm Henry Ford. I'm used to.
If I
Go ahead.
I just want to set you up.
Yes.
You know this, but for our audience, the Mandeville is the area of like the families where that wear all white and take family portraits at the beach.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the
Mandeville's,
vibe.
yeah, it's fancy.
That's the
over there.
vibe. Yeah. So my bad. Continue.
No,
It's
thank you
fancy.
for that.
And West Bank is definitely different, bro. There's a lot of
way
places.
We're
grimier.
doing what we gotta do to get by.
Yeah, way
You'll have a
grimier.
fucking you'll have somebody get buried in an oyster half
Yeah.
shell or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
over there. You'll
Yeah.
have
Oyster
like, they
half
got some
shell.
couple cuties over there in tall timbers. I know that, but otherwise,
Yeah.
it gets a little bit. You never know, bro. You'll have
Yeah.
a dude have his eyes taken out of a couple dice put in.
No,
his head,
100%.
Type
100%.
shit.
Yeah, all day.
So
So
Scott's coming from that area.
I moved. Yeah. So
Scott's moving in.
Yeah.
our neighborhood's getting really bad. We just had my youngest brother. My dad's like, all right, I'm getting the family up out of here. Moved to Lacombe, right by Mandeville. So I go to Fountain Blue, right? I show up there. I got cornrows in.
Oh,
I got big tall tee. Remember tall tees? I had the big
Yeah,
tall
bro.
tee on. I had some Jabos that's about as baggy as these pants.
Oh Lord.
And my bus driver was black. And even him, when I walked in the bus, he said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
So alien just landed, bro.
That's the first thing this man tells me on my first day of school to ever get on the bus, 5 a.m. He said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That's a long shirt you was in too.
So
bro.
I'm like-
Scott got on the shirt. It took a few more seconds. The shirt.
Yeah,
to
It
go.
did. It did. It did.
Yeah, somebody behind him, like, what the-
Yeah. So I sit down and I'm like, then I get to the school. It's 2,000 white kids, bro.
oh yeah.
So you want to talk about culture shock? I was like, I thought I landed on another planet.
So did they.
Yeah. I thought, good point. Bro, no one talked to me for a year.
Oh, I could see that, bro.
I was
Just-
by myself
Judging,
for a
you
year.
know.
Asbestos
And
fear,
it took
probably.
me getting into a fight for Kyle and them to be like, all right, you good, come on.
Damn.
And then that's so that's
That is a way to prove yourself.
that's
like,
the
to
short
show that you
version
don't
of the
fuck
story.
around, you know?
yeah.
There's something about walking around a school though when nobody talks to you that you create this own universe in your head.
Oh
bro.
yeah.
My high
Like, it's
school.
a-
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's like a first person game. It's like, you know,
First
you're living
person
in a first person shooter world.
Oh, yeah.
man, you know,
It's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
I was gonna say he had that experience. My experience in high school. I went to Jesuit. It was all boys, Catholic, prep school, whatever. And I definitely did not fit in that school. When I to this day, if I
I
say
didn't know you went to Jesuit.
see when I say I went to Jesuit, people are like, "What? You went to Jesuit?" And I got involved with drugs early. I was like 14.
Earlier than me.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say that story too. I was like 14, and I was like, I'm gonna try it all because I just tried weed and it wasn't as bad as they said it was. So I'm gonna try it all. I'm gonna fuck bitches. I'm gonna do crack, all that shit. I did it all.
Oh yeah, I love how those are the two. That's the crazy
Fuck
thing about
bitches and
drugs.
smoking crack. Yeah. Which is fun.
I'm a fuck with. Yo, these niggas are funny, bro. These are two completely different scales of like action, but he put them at the same plane. Like, that's crazy.
Funny because those two things really don't go together, actually. But anyway, I like spread this rumor about myself. I was snorting heroin on my desk in geometry class.
Oh yeah.
And I did it because I got off to like how everybody thought I was crazy.
Yeah.
And I liked it. I liked people thinking I was crazy. So I let the rumor spread. When they got back to me, it was like, oh, Adi slangs crack downtown to pay for his high school, la la la. That's like what they were saying about me.
That's pretty
And I
sick.
confirmed all of
That's
it.
sick, dude, to pay for your own way to private
Yeah.
school.
Well,
That's
why would I
fucking
do
sick.
that, first of all? Second of all, I confirmed it all. I was like, yeah, all that's true. And let me tell you something, bro. No one fucked with me. Like, everyone let me be. They thought I was cool, whatever. And that was my way of like getting all those guys to fuck off, you know?
It's an entrepreneurial thing. Bro. Yeah, that dude is.
Yeah.
It's always been like
It's also
that.
like doing the most for like what? You know?
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a fun time though, bro. Yeah, we used to always hear stories about Lil Wayne driving to school. Did y'all hear that story? That Lil
I
Wayne,
believe
like somebody got him a car when he was 14. He didn't even have a license,
I believe it.
and he would drive to school when it was like a Hummer. I don't know whatever was hot at the time.
Fucking prowler.
Yeah, something like that. And he would drive in park by the teachers and shit, and, and nobody said nothing.
Yeah,
that
what
was
you
like
gonna
a
tell
rumor
him?
that we always heard.
Shit, that dude was famous since he was 14. That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
And in Juvenile, they used to have a rumor he chased a woman with an ice pick.
That wasn't a
over there.
rumor. I'm pretty sure that was real.
On the North Shore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the neighborhood I live in.
I remember like,
So as a result of that, when
At
I
least
was
name a road after him, bro.
well,
They gotta
check
give him
this out. When I was
respect.
when they found out I was moving in, the whole HOA had a meeting about a rapper.
oh, just recently.
No, when I first moved into that neighborhood a couple years ago,
Okay.
they had a meeting about whether or not we like this rapper moving in. But I mean, little do they know that. I mean, dude, I'm so low key, bro. Ain't
It happened
shit
to us
going
too when we had recently moved to Florida.
Oh, Florida too?
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
found out these two rappers were moving into the neighborhood,
Not
and they
happy.
threw a fucking fit, bro. They were not having it, and then we move in. They realized we like are quiet, nice,
Yeah, bro,
friendly
so
guys.
boring.
Yeah, dude, I was like picking up my neighbor's kid from his school, like the other day. Yeah, bro. Like,
Well, I think there's been a history of like, I mean, you had like, when I was in college, Master P would come over to the rec center and shoot ball.
Oh,
And he
really?
would come with Silk, and he would come with
Shout out Silk.
sick,
yeah. He would come with Silk's still in jail, isn't he?
No, see, Murder's still in jail.
See murder, yeah.
See, Murder would come with them. And they would have all kind of guys over there. But then some of those, yeah, like See Murder went to jail. You had Juvenile went to jail for a while. Then BG went to jail. I think there's so much history of a lot of New Orleans rappers. Like Mystical went to jail.
Oh, yeah.
So you have a lot of that culture. I think it probably
Damn, I didn't even put all that together. Like how many New
it gets
Orleans
fearful
rappers?
for a lot of guys.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Boosie was in jail for
A long time. Like what, 5 years, 4 years?
8, I think, maybe 7. He got-
8? God damn.
I mean, when you think about that,
That's
Well,
crazy.
that's why Boosie moved out, bro. That's why he
BG
got
was in
out
jail
of
for like
here.
a decade.
I
With your
know.
dad? Like they were in the.
Oh yeah,
jail
when my dad
together?
was
Really?
in there, yeah,
wild.
BG was
No
in
way.
there.
His
Yeah.
dad told us a story about his dad was in St. Tammany and so was BG. Apparently BG one day just got fed up. Because imagine being a rapper, you go to jail, how many people are trying to freestyle to
Yeah,
you?
oh my God.
You know, like put me on, whatever. And apparently
put
one,
me on and I'm in jail.
They
Yeah,
did it
put me on.
downstairs, just walking in here, they were doing it. But go
There you
ahead.
go. Exactly. So apparently BG one day makes an announcement to everybody saying, if one more motherfucker comes up to me and freestyles, I'm gonna have a big problem. And they said, okay, bet. And they just beat the shit out of him anyway or something like that.
Yeah,
But
it was,
first, I don't know.
Your
yeah.
dad was in
Mystical just got locked up again for grape. Ooh.
St. Tammany?
Yeah, he was in St. Tammany. He
That's
like
not good.
Months, 10 months, something.
6.
6.
I think 6 months. It was a DUI.
Oh, we shot your first video like that week. He got
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so fucking crazy.
Wow.
It was like his first day out video type shit.
Did you be in did you guys' success give him like any clout in the pen, did he say, or anything like that?
That was way
before-
after.
Yeah, that was before. That was like actually right before we
Got started.
We linked up and stuff.
Do y'all see that Rick Ross car show, man?
No, I know he's been. Yeah, I know he puts one on.
He put one on in his front
You trying
yard.
to go?
I think it just happened. I saw that Boosie before. Look at this in his front yard.
Hold on, I gotta put my prescription on.
What?
That's his cars?
No, people bring their cars, bro.
So
about to
they
say.
pay to buy tickets to go to this.
Oh.
That's crazy.
They probably got some crazy whips out there.
Bro, there's a couple.
Damn.
That's wild.
Was it Miami?
Looks like it. Atlanta, maybe.
I think
That
it's,
car, that
yeah.
house is
there's
huge.
one.
Oh,
Damn.
wait, the doors open up like this? What the fuck?
That's pretty wild. I've never seen no shit like that before.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. See if you get the one with the horses, bro. When you roll in, they got
Oh yeah, that's.
Horses.
I think that's Evander Holyfield's
Oh.
house he bought.
Oh, what is that? A fucking Ferrari?
Rick Ross horses eating hay from his Raris? Is this like, isn't this bad for the engine? No? Am I bugging? Is this not bad for the engine? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping?
Yep.
Just as a horse trough?
What the fuck, bro?
They got horses eating straight hay out of Ferraris, baby.
Out of a horse, yeah. That's
Out of my
crazy.
yeah, that's more
Bro,
horsepower,
people just be
bro.
thinking of how to flex.
That's
bro.
horsepower right there.
Bro, that's kind of like a wild. That's a
People be coming up with
in
the
the
craziest
back?
ways
Oh,
to flex.
okay. Now.
Yeah,
You have to.
bro.
See, I don't know enough about cars. I don't know enough about cars. So that's why. Okay. So it's a rear engine car? Okay.
How much bigger can chains get? How much more expensive can your cars
Yeah,
be? You gotta
yeah.
start doing crazy shit.
yeah. Look at this guy. All these speakers. This dude. This was wild.
Oh, the
looking.
subs must be
Oh, is that
crazy in that
fucking
car.
Toyota? You know what I'm talking about? Those SUVs?
Yeah, that's an FJ.
FJ, yeah. That's crazy.
Damn.
With the Dolphins colors.
Dude, my dad
That's
used to
hard.
have a Cutlass. My dad bought a Cutlass from a couple brothers that live around the corner from us when I was a kid. I've told this story
That's
before,
Florida
but I
hair
only
right
have so
there.
much stories. But
That's Florida.
and my dad was probably 80 years old at the time, right? So he buys this bitch. It had 22s in the trunk, right? He has no idea. He can't even fucking hear. So, bro, he would take
subs?
Yeah,
22s?
bro. So
That's fucking huge.
Oh, bro, it was huge, bro. He got
Holy
it.
shit.
I
How the
think
trunk closed, bro?
the dude had to get rid of it quick, bro. So my dad ended up with it, dude. And he would take us to school, bro.
Oh,
and that
yeah.
thing would just
What the fuck?
bro, my brother got braces and bitches fucking
What were y'all listening to?
NPR radio.
Fuck.
The news, bro. Cloudy. 80% chance of rain.
That thunder hit, though. That thunder hit with them 22s, though.
Dude, on Q93, though, it would be crazy because even the weather was like, we got a fucking
Yeah.
30% chance of it being hot as a motherfucker. It would always be like, damn, this is an adventure,
That's
bro.
crazy. 22.
It might be raining, bitches. Y'all stay woke.
Yeah.
It was always like the weirdest weather report on Q93, man.
Yeah. A little bounce beat going behind.
Oh,
it.
yeah, it would always be something, bro. And B97, that was another one they had before that.
B97 was more like top 40, but
Yeah.
like because it was New Orleans, they also did like some Hot Boy shit and like
Wasn't Mark involved in
Yeah.
B97?
Kyle's dad was GM.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who's here with you today just so I notice we can reference them?
Yeah. That's
This is our management, Kyle and Dana.
Kyle and Dana.
Yep. Yeah, nice to see you guys, man.
Wait, which one? Wait.
Mark involved in
Yeah.
B97?
Kyle's dad was GM.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who's here with you today just so I notice we can reference them?
Yeah.
This is our management, Kyle and Dana.
Kyle and Dana.
I'm guessing this is Kyle. Right? I'm gonna guess Kyle's on the left here. And this is Dana on the right. Or am I wrong? I'm gonna assume that I'm right. Yeah. Okay, bet. Okay.
Yeah, nice to see you guys, man. Respect.
As much as they try to stay behind the scenes, we always make sure they get seen at least a couple times.
But y'all's whole world is like that, man. Everything, that's what I'm saying. It just feels like it's y'all, it feels indie.
Yeah.
But not in a bad way. It feels like, it just feels like it's y'all's world.
It is.
Even that little thing right there. It's like a lot of people don't have their manager
yes.
coming. If they do, they're in a suit or something. And it's, it just feels like
It's family to us, bro. Everybody around us.
We've been through so much with these guys.
Yeah.
Us, our 4-person team right here.
Yeah.
Through a lot.
like some people, like Will Smith was going to come on.
Come on.
But he had some issue. What was it? Was like,
It was like a scheduling thing, and he wanted a little more control over the conversation.
like there was things where like we couldn't, like just you couldn't ask about it, So it was almost like then you're just an advertisement for like a movie or something that they're doing.
Did he not want to ask, like, talk about the slap?
Right, yeah, or even you couldn't even ask. And I wouldn't have said like, "Hey, what do you hit a guy or something?" I would be like, maybe what's been going on in your life that's been hectic for you the past couple of years. Just talk about like what makes you feel like that.
Yeah.
I don't need to know like the detail. Just seemed like he would be having a tough time probably.
Yeah.
Unless something was going on between them guys, but
Nah, I bet Chris Rock would have said mad, would have said everything if he was on this shit. Chris Rock would told all. Because I'm telling you, after the slap, at first Chris Rock was like, yo, he was like, we're gonna like chill on the slap. We're not gonna talk about the slap, leave the slap alone. And then literally, I want to say like a month after, Chris Rock went on tour, every single stop of the tour, he's making jokes about the slap. Basically making fun of Will Smith the whole tour. Every single stop, he's making slap jokes. So I bet he would have said something about the slap. Chris Rock would have said something about the slap for sure.
But a lot of times too, it's the agents that'll say that shit, and the artists or whatever don't have any clue.
Yeah.
It's just how they want to control and prop.
Nah, we're all
Not us, dude. We talk all the time. Everybody's on the same page because a lot of things didn't happen because of communication being fucked up.
Yeah.
And from all of us, like we all have dropped the ball at some point a little bit with communication. So now, the four of us, that is the most important thing is communication and trust. It's with any fucking relationship. Like, doesn't matter if it's professional, romantic, or
it's
whatever.
hard to find people to trust, bro. It really, I have a lot of trust issues. I've been fucked over a lot in many ways.
Same.
So I'm grateful that I have him and I
helps that y'all
got
went to high
these
school
guys.
together and shit,
Yeah, it's my best.
cousins.
Kyle's my best friend. I mean, we're all brothers now, but me and Kyle were best friends since high school.
Shit out of that guy.
Yeah, bro. He helped wash them bike tires off your shoes there, bro.
But bro, we wouldn't. I mean, we were doing our thing, and they helped take us to another level.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
It really is a thing. Only good things can only happen with a group effort. It's definitely.
Kanye said something not that long ago, man, where he's like, something, I'm gonna mess it up, but something to the effect of like, nothing's a solo project.
Yeah.
Nothing is a solo project.
Like nothing's a solo. To your point, you know what I'm saying? Like it takes a team of people.
It really does.
I believe that.
And even then, the team of people to absorb it and listen to it and want to feel it.
Yeah.
Because it's interesting that listeners of things, and even us, when we listen to stuff, we get a whole different thing out of it than the creator gets. It's really kind of wild.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point, Theo. And I don't think that point gets brought up enough either, because the listeners or the audience rather is just as an important part of what the fuck we do and what you do. That doesn't get brought up a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could be a good chef, but if nobody's enjoying
Eating your fucking
shit,
food,
nobody's out there licking their lips or whatever. Putting a little bit in their napkin for the Doberman at home or whatever.
Put some Zatarans on it.
Oh, we used to have a lunch
think
lady, bro.
about
She'd
it.
take everything, bro. You wouldn't even be done. She'd be like, "I'm gonna get this for my dog." I'd be like, "Bitch, I ain't even had.
Can I have my
had
crust
one
back?"
bite,
Yeah.
bro. I'm about to put a fur coat on and fucking hang out on your porch. Then I'm fucking starving because she come take it off your plate before you even got to eat. Man.
That's too funny.
But you guys love New Orleans. Are you guys featuring a lot of you guys' videos and stuff? It's obviously like a part of your life that you. So even if you haven't felt like as much of a fan base here, you guys still have a lot of love for Louisiana.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I think we both have a lot of love for just the Gulf Coast in general. Just this is the region we're from. We're comfortable here.
Shaped who we are.
Yeah.
A lot of our personality, style,
Sure.
all of that. But yeah, I mean, dude, New Orleans, and someone told us this early on.
I remember this.
This is when. So basically, if I can give you a visual presentation, we were trying to go like this.
Yeah, 170
Start
not bad.
local, build regional,
Not bad.
go like that. And someone informed us, I'm grateful they did. This is when SoundCloud started popping, internet rappers like, Young Lean, Bones, Zay when he was Ether Wolf, all that was popping off. And someone was like, you basically got to attack the internet because everybody here knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? Johnny sees you at the gas station 3 times a week buying cigarettes. Like, he ain't really buying what you're selling. Whereas when you go through the internet, and that's what we did, you know, we were able to create this thing where we got popping in all these other places first. And it literally started from like Russia and then came back to New Orleans. New Orleans was the last place.
Yeah.
Really?
The advice was don't go local to international. Do the internet and attack an international crowd first because your hometown is going to be the last place that fucks with you. Yeah. And it's true because they still don't fuck with us.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
You know?
But yells, it's so interesting because there's a lot of New Orleans in it.
That's fast because, like, when I was making content, bro, when I first made content, the people in, like, my area were, like, trashing on it. They were like, ready? I'm gonna tell you exactly how weird these niggas were. They would talk shit about my content to my brother. They would talk shit about it to my brother and then act like he wouldn't tell me. I don't know why they didn't think he'd tell me, but I didn't really care. I'm like, cool, whatever. Then, ready? Then when the results came, now they're sucking my dick. Oh my God. I see you being successful. I knew you could do it. No, the liar. Fucking liar. You were just shit on it the year before that. Now it's I believe in you. I support you. No, why are you lying? You just being a dick sucker. That's weird. That's so weird. And that's right. People like around you really be like, they only like you when you up, not when you down. It's just crazy. It's just disgusting. I hate that shit. That shit's gross. That shit's so gross to me. That shit's so disgusting to me. That's why I have to learn you have to keep your circle small. The people who fuck with you will fuck with you no matter what. Like the people who were around supporting me when I was like first talking about it, you know, trial and error in, that's the people that are still around with me. My small circle, I fucks with them. They've been around since the beginning. Since the beginning. They obviously they made jokes about it here and there, but like they still supported it. They were shouting it out, sharing it, watching it, telling people about it, liking, commenting, all that shit. So those are the ones that are still around. I fuck with them heavy. They know who they are. They know who they are.
There's a lot of New Orleans in it.
You know?
Dude, it shaped us. Me and him, bro, we like worshipped Cash Money. We loved Hot Boys. We wanted to be Lil Wayne.
Me, obviously.
Lil Wayne was a huge influence on both of us.
Always.
And I would argue that Master P is a huge inspiration to me and him. How that motherfucker started a label, had a rapping.
Who talks shit about local guys? Bro. Okay. I'm gonna tell you why. Ready? So, in my content, especially on like TikTok, Instagram, it's a lot of like, it's very like expressive content. But like in the beginning, I was really stiff. I'm not gonna lie. If you somehow scroll all the way and find my videos from like 2020, 2021-ish, I was very stiff. Cause I was like just starting, kind of learned about it. At first, I was like, I'm never gonna make videos. When TikTok first came out, I was like, I'm never doing TikTok, not doing Musical.ly. This shit's lame. Then I did it, whatever, cool. But like, oh my God, he's so corny. This is so corny. Da 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 da. I still get the comments. I don't care anymore, obviously. But it's like, this shit's so corny, da 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 da. Right? And then, people don't realize the corny shit is what works. Because no one wants to watch a boring person. Like all of the people that are popular in any form of entertainment are expressive, sometimes corny creators because it's more relatable, it's more entertaining, it's more accessible. Whereas if you watch the guy that like trying to be nonchalant, like, yeah, this alright, this cool, this something slight, it's whatever, this trim, like you're not gonna watch them. It's boring. Wow, who would watch that person? It's like you just say what I can say on my own. It's just like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's just like, no. So like, but I had to learn for myself to not take their words so seriously. Cause I'm not gonna lie, it did hurt a lot at first. Cause like, yo, these people who like were supposed to be like my homeboy is cool with me. Like my peoples are like dissing me. And it's like, what the fuck? But then it's kind of like, You just gotta at one point be like, they'll never understand. They're not in the realm. It's not. I'm not making it for them. You feel me? You just gotta realize that you're not making content for them. You're making content for the people that support and fuck with your content. Your demographic will find you, and then you kind of like support the demographic. All this shit. Feel me? And that's why I kind of like cross doing it. I don't mind doing the different genres. I don't mind reacting to the stuff I've never seen. I don't mind doing stuff in the different language. Because it's like y'all are taking your time to support. Y'all are giving me suggestions. Y'all are going out your way to send me stuff that you think I like. You are sending me stuff that like you genuinely want to know how I feel about it, and I fuck with that. So like, keep me out the way. My favorite reactor by Helton. I appreciate you. YouTube kept recommending you, man's YouTube. Best reactors for real. I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all for real, because y'all keep me going. Deadass. No bullshit.
Career, almost made it to the NBA.
Yeah.
Was putting his son in Nickelodeon shows. He was making movies. This motherfucker's a renaissance man.
Wayne was that guy. Wayne was a global superstar. Wayne was that guy.
Oh, he was one of the first kind of black. He was kind of an early Tyler Perry to everybody, especially from this area. You know,
he's like worth like $600 million, bro. He was a huge inspiration to us.
Yeah,
just somebody that could just achieve all that, and especially from being from Calliope Projects. You know, if we're not from the Calliope Projects, what's our excuse of not making it? You know what I mean?
Right.
This guy went from literally rags to riches.
Yeah,
big inspiration on us.
A big reason
to us.
A big inspiration behind doing the label rather than just focusing solely on Suicide Boys.
That's a good point. That was why we did G59.
Yeah,
because of Cash Money and No Limit.
Yeah.
And then what? How do you get like? Is Cheddar on G59?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Cheddar, Night Lavelle,
Germ
Shake, Ramirez.
Yeah. Okay.
We have about 5 artists, 6 including ourselves. Yeah.
And so a lot of those guys will tour with you. I know Cheddar.
I don't know. We say burnt out, which I get, but dude didn't have to delete every video. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Being on this side of it, sometimes you don't realize, bro. We get burnt out, bro. I get burnt out all the time. But it's like you kind of have to like like some days you don't want to do it. Like there is. Every creator out there, they never want to create content every single day. If they do, they're lying. If they do, they're lying. There are some days where you're like, I don't want to do this. I talked about it. There's some days where I'm like, I don't want to get the fuck up. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do anything. I just don't want to do anything. But it's like those are the days where you gotta get up and like, if you really want it, you gotta get up and like get on it. You feel me? But it's like. Nah, so I get it. Yes, niggas get burnt out. People come and go. Some of your biggest favorite creators get burnt out doing it so long, doing it every day, multiple videos a day. They're a team of one. And yeah, people get burnt all the time. Always.
The last tour that I saw, he was on
2021.
Yeah. So
this year we're taking Shakewell.
Yeah, we try to switch it up. Every tour, you know. And also set those guys up, but they do a great job of setting those guys up on their own tour so they get their own shine.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Cheddar just came out with an album.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Sacrifice and Sabotage.
Yeah, man, he's great, bro.
He's a good dude, bro.
I love him, man. He and I have become pretty close.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He's a hard worker.
He is. He got a big heart, bro.
He's the only person besides me that I know that works.
Oh, he's a hard
as
worker.
much as I do, bro. He gets it in.
We try to show the boys love, and we've taken them on Grey Day and stuff, but with the other artists on our label, we try to take them on tour, but also, like he said, set them up on their own tours, because it's important, bro. Anything in this world that you get through hard work is going to be yours to keep for a very long time.
Yeah.
But anything that was handed to you that you got very easily, it's not going to last very long.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so it's important that these guys grind, and we're behind them. We support them and push them to grind and make your own audience. You can borrow some of ours, but I don't want that for you because it's not going to last long.
Right.
I want you guys to have your fans that you earned, and I want it to be as big as it possibly can. And whatever we can do to do that, we will.
Yeah.
But I don't think the shortcut of like just giving it to you is going to work.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of it's inspiration.
No, it won't. That's a good point too.
And a lot of it is, even if you're just other artists, you're around each other, you inspire each other, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, I'm learning from this beat or this thing, or like, oh, this is cool, or wow, look what he brought in. And that's, you know, it's definitely like you guys' own, it's almost your own galaxy or something, or your own like universe. Solar system y'all have going on.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. What what is going to be different about the new music? What do you feel like if you had to be specific about it?
Bro, I think Scott agrees with me. But sometimes when we make albums or projects and we don't really like
Every single song. We might get there eventually. Cause like as you can tell, we do like an album a week because like there's so much music. Cause like obviously I'm still reacting to like other genres, other forms of rap. I just react to so much. I try to get it all in. Like this week alone at least we have Easy Cody Lee, a Bad Bunny album, and then Yeet and Kanye and Chief Keef and Until Japan, and then another Suicide Boys album. That's all in the week at least. And there might be we're doing Easy Cody Lee on Tuesday. Probably doing Yeet Kanye and Chief Keef and what's it called? Yeet Kanye, Chief Keef and Until Japan. That's split between Thursday, Friday, right? That's split between Thursday, Friday. Suicide Boys album, that's the Wednesday. Cody Lee's Tuesday. Bad Bunny's probably gonna be Sunday. So yeah, that's low key the week already planned out. You feel me? Cause we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. That's all pretty much planned out. I didn't even write it down. That's pretty much I just planned it out in my head just now. I just planned it out in my head just now. It's like I only really got space for like at most 2 albums a day, because that's what 2 to 4 hours ish. And then you got like what on school nights that are like I try to keep Tuesday, Wednesdays not too long because I got like like middle of the week exams, all that shit. But like my Thursday, Friday, my sleep schedule is kind of like I get it fixed. And then Sunday, I got school Monday early, 10 a.m. It's so it's like it gets packed. Weeks get packed pretty easily.
I don't know how to explain this. There's been projects that we put out.
Let me back it up a little bit though.
Sometimes when we make albums or projects and we don't really like I don't know how to explain this. There's been projects that we put out that we thought were great and we wanted to do all these things for it. And like they were great projects and they did their thing and like they came and went. But there's been a couple where we didn't even think about it. And I don't know, I have this weird feeling that this album is going to be huge.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that to promote it or whatever. I'm not really one for self-promotion,
marketing.
but
Creative
we
writing and
both have this
marketing.
weird feeling like, it's like when we don't try is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah.
When we don't try, we make a fucking masterpiece.
Yes.
But when we're trying too hard, we make like some try hard shit.
Yes.
It doesn't sound as good.
Try hard shit. That's such a good term, man.
Yeah, that is good.
Because sometimes we'll work on a clip or something. It's like after we kicked it, you can just tell, like,
Don't
man.
force it.
Yes, we
Yeah.
just try to shine this to or get it, do something, and then we mess it up.
Well, I
You
think.
can't. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna. It gets like we never wanted to be in a box. We said that from the beginning. We wanted to be able to make whatever we wanted to make at any time. But as you grow a fan base in this community,
You kind of get put in a box.
they they have expectations.
Yeah.
Luckily, I feel like a lot of them have grown with us. There's still some of those out there that still. Suicide Boys was better in 2015. We went all over that. You were better when you were on drugs, whatever. But to his point,
That's so offensive though. To tell someone like that's recovering, you're better when you're on drugs. Like, okay. Then go listen to that shit. Like the fuck? I'm recovering. I'm off of it. Like, you think I'm just gonna go back on it to make music you like? The fuck? That's so weird. That's so weird, man.
this is my favorite album.
Same.
That, I feel like I say that a lot, but like Kyle always says, he's like, dude, y'all just get better and better and better. I don't understand it either. I'm 35 years old. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I should be retiring soon, but I do think one thing that has helped, Suicide Boys sometimes can feel like a job.
Yeah.
Because there's deadlines, there's like, we got to get it done, there's expectations. I think one thing that has helped like release the valve a little bit and like let some of the pressure off. He's been doing Duck Boy, which is like his little going back to his roots and doing his band stuff and experimenting and being able to be free. And same with me, I've been able to experiment with some sound solo wise. And then when we do that, I feel like we feel refreshed, we feel loose.
Yeah.
And then when we come back to SB, you know what I'm saying? Like
We're actually excited.
Yeah, the pressure. Like I don't know how to explain.
Well, you still feel like an individual, I think, because there's something that I'm sure once you're in a group that part of the individuality, it's there, but it's partnered with something.
Yeah.
So to be able to develop yourself more and then bring it to anything is probably pretty cool.
Yeah.
And to still remind yourself that you can develop as an individual.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I bet that's interesting. Is there collabs and stuff on this?
No,
No, we never.
not really big on collabs.
Right, you guys don't do a lot of it. So I was just wondering, is it something you guys ever think about, or do people reach out about it?
We were supposed to do something with Ski Mask recently.
Ski
But
mask.
the thing is, dude, if you don't catch us when you catch us,
Right.
you're gonna be waiting another year,
Right.
Because we move quick, and if you pass it up, then like, bro, we can't rewind and go back. We have a lot of shit on our own plates that we have to get done.
Right.
So
That is the hardest part about collabs.
kind of like how it happens.
Is like getting it back in time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
getting it done. I think it's best whenever we do joint projects like we did with Germ, Shakewell, when we all get in a room together and we're able to just like pound it out for a week or two.
Yeah, we just lock ourselves in the room for a week and knock it out.
Yeah.
I love listening to Shakewell, dude.
Dude, Shake was
Yeah,
a very
he's awesome.
talented fucker.
And he's so entertaining, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
What was I watching that?
He was in that movie. You and him were in that movie,
with you.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about that yesterday.
Oh, we hung out together for like probably 2 weeks
Bro, that's
every
a
day.
solid fucking dude right there.
Yeah, he's
Shakewell.
awesome.
So nice. And just so like, I love how excited he gets when he like gets kind of some information and he's kind of telling you something.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
He gets that look in his eye.
yeah, it's cool. He's just such a warm guy.
Yeah.
And very talented.
So talented, man. I watched. They have that video. I think it's with Puya. It's like it's all shot in one.
Scrubs.
Yeah, they're in a
The gas station.
or something.
Yeah.
That was really Shakewell's like kind of coming out to the world right there. That was like his
Yeah, it's
debut.
old. It's old.
Bitch, I've been
but-
in Scrubs since
dang.
day one.
The best. There's a comment on it too. It's like, imagine you just going in to pay for gas and you get stuck behind this guy. Rap video.
That's funny.
But it was great, man. They did
When
a
all
good.
you want is 20 on pump 4 and the dude's ahead of you making rabbit. Pull that credit card out.
But yeah, man, when he gets those braids, he's got
think we'll finally get the Ski Mask collab this year. Maybe. Maybe, man. Maybe.
that Native American look in him a little bit. Because then he's part Mexican, isn't
He's
he?
half Mexican.
Yeah.
Fucking
He has
wild,
that
bro.
it factor to him. You know what I'm like? You can have all the talent in the world, but it's just, you got to have that it factor.
With Shake,
dude.
you can tell it just comes naturally to him.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
Shake
yeah.
had a background in the hardcore world, playing bass in that band Betrayal and shit, that like metal, rock, hardcore shit. So he had experience in music and playing shows. And I met him, we both met him when we went to LA for the very first time. We go to Fat Nick and Krez's crib. There's like, within, I don't know, a couple hours, it's a party all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like, and in LA, I think it just kind of happens. Like there's no like
Every day.
plans. Yeah. So we must have met 30 fucking people that night. I don't remember a single one of them until Shakewell was one that was consistent,
Yeah.
like consistently hanging around Puya and stuff. And then we were like, oh, you make music too? And when people tell you that and you like have a little success with music, you don't really know where the boundary is. Like, are they
Right.
gonna want me to listen to it? And like, am I gonna like it?
Yeah.
But his shit was fire.
Yeah.
And we kept our eye on him for a long time.
Did you guys ever tour in any of the same circles as guys like Mac Miller, Lil Peep, those
That's so
guys?
fucking weird that you
Damn.
bring that up. We were just talking about this yesterday. We did a festival once in Sweden called Bravala back in 2017, our first European run. And that festival's not a
Bravala. Where is that? Where is Bravala? Hold on. Bravala. Ooh, festival. It is Swedish. Okay. It's a Swedish festival. Okay. Word.
festival anymore because too many dudes were groping chicks like sexual assault style.
Oh,
Watch
so-
it, dudes.
Yeah, watch it, guys. We actually had to cut the show short a couple times to tell them, back up,
Chill
stop
the
trying to
fuck
grab
out.
titties,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mac Miller was at this festival, and that was the first time
Ooh, that's
we
tough.
met him and kind of kicked it with him a little bit. We also met Linkin Park that day too.
Linkin
Like
Park.
Chester and
Forgot about
Mike
Linkin
and
Park.
Chester committed suicide like
Met
a
us.
month after that. It was insane.
Met Sway
Like,
Lee too.
we met Sway Lee that
Sway's
night.
dope, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a cool guy.
He's
bro.
a guy that
Bro, imagine
And Jimmy,
me,
we met Jimmy
right?
too.
No, like nobody fucks with us, and I'm walking and I hear, "Hey, Scram," and like that high pitched voice. I turn around, Sway Lee. So I'm just, in that moment, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
It's pretty surreal.
dude?
Yeah.
It was one of those moments meeting all them people where I'm like, bro, what the fuck is
Because
going on?
we don't get the nod from a lot of industry artists or artists in the industry rather.
But
So we're
is it
always
some of that's by
curious.
but some of it that you enjoy that
Sure,
probably, right?
sure.
Like it's probably good you're
Bro,
doing our own
Theo,
shit.
I still work every day like I'm broke.
Yeah.
I'm in the studio every day. I got this chip on my shoulder that I can't get off. You know,
I
and
think-
that's part of it.
What do you think that has to do with sobriety?
Being
A
in
little
this-
bit.
I think you're right.
100%.
Because I got like that, dude. I would wake up at 1 p.m. on a Wednesday like it was nothing. I didn't give a shit. And now I can't sleep late. If I'm not cleaning
Gotta
the
be
house or
doing
doing
something.
something productive, I feel like a fucking piece
Yeah.
of shit.
Good
I think
point.
sobriety is a big
Good point.
factor.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I fell in love with my work. You know, I don't have a wife or nothing yet or anything, but I think my first love is my work. It's like, and I remember back to relationships I was in. I would
work's the
get home
baby.
with my girl. We'd have gone and done something and then next thing I know, I always remember I'm on my computer. I'm
Yeah.
doing something.
Yeah.
And she's like waiting to watch a show together, watch a movie or make some popcorn.
yeah.
And then
That's how
after
it
a
goes.
while, she's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like just sitting there.
That's facts. Nah, because, yeah. I've lost some talking stages because of the content I'm on. They're like, oh my God, you're always doing this. And I'm like, yeah, this is my baby. Like, this has been here long before you've been here. I'm like, I'm respectfully, you're not my wife. You're not my forever thing. I'm not putting you over the content right now. This is my baby. This is literally my child. Like, you always put your child ahead of your partner. Always. Even like your actual human baby should always come before your partner. Always. That's your flesh and blood. Always should. So it's like, this is my baby. I'm the fuck? And then they'd get jealous, get mad, and then one little thing sets them off, and they're gone. It's happened to me at least like 4 times. It's crazy, but that's just how it be. Just how it happens sometimes.
I've been in a relationship now almost 4 years, and it's to your point. She was like, she respects it. You know, she knows how I am. She knows how I work. She respects it.
I can see how it would get frustrating
But
from the female point of view.
She was like, can you at least just start taking the weekends off and hanging out with me? And I was like, yeah, you got a point.
Bro,
I can do that.
Recently I had to start like cutting off work at like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock for the West Coast. Because with this job, whatever you want to call it, there's no hours. It's not a 9 to 5.
No.
Things can pop up at 1 a.m. Things could pop up any day of the week and you don't know when or where it's coming from. So I kind of, for myself, had to set something up to where it's like after 6, it can wait till the fucking morning.
Yeah.
What?
Unless it's an emergency.
Yeah.
But I had to put that limit on myself. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you don't realize, you kind of just start to think, oh, I
What?
just have to work, but it's not really true. It's your own choice.
and then you wonder, why am I going fucking crazy? Oh, because I have too much shit on my plate. I'm trying to do too many things at once. And again, I would attribute that to sobriety.
Yeah.
But all you guys' stuff is very hands-on. It's like even all your merch, the way it looks, it's like, yeah, it all like, just like the fonts, it's all very specific to you guys' world.
Our merch available next week.
You need to watch the vid where Scrim talks about eating ass. Huh? Eating ass? Fresh out the shower. Okay, dog. Y'all are freaky, bro. Y'all are freaky, bro.
You're saying 2 exclusive pieces.
Shame.
Really? I
Yeah.
want those.
This is from the album.
I'll give you this one when I leave.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I got I got a shirt in the
bro.
car too if you want.
Oh, I'll fuck. Yeah.
What size you wear?
Probably
Large or XL?
high M to XL.
Okay.
It's a high M,
Yeah.
a medium motherfucker.
This is a
If
large.
it's a big,
What the fuck is a high M to XL? Bro, just skip large. High M to XL. What is high M? What does that even mean?
medium.
So what the fuck's a big medium?
Kind of like a Toledo medium.
Okay.
I heard a schmedium. I ain't never heard of a big medium.
A big medium.
I ain't never
I've
heard of a big
medium,
medium.
but never a
Let
medium.
me get them big mediums. Dude, I remember one time, bro, we used to make shirts before the Saints games, right? So it was like we would get them print. Oh, my sister had made love to some dude or whatever, and that shit fell apart, and he left in the settlement or whatever. She got like 350 black T-shirts, right?
Damn, what?
Yeah, like
what?
large ones. So let's just, double XLs. you know what I'm saying, fucking those brother
That's how I rock
outfits.
it. Yeah.
Tall tees.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
That fucking,
The Scott Fountain debut tee.
Yeah, I still rock it like that.
Yeah, that fountain blue. It's like a
Yeah.
fountain blue homecoming dress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Homecoming dress.
For men or women.
That's what she got in the settlement?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
So she got 300 of them bitches. So, and she and I were living together off of Claver, and so we're like, damn, bro, we got to make some fucking money, you know? And so we got some Saints shirts printed up and like with the Saints shit on it, so it was illegal. We couldn't have it.
Bootleg.
Oh, yeah. So we're walking before the Saints games just with ice chests and shit. I quit comedy for about maybe 9 months, and we're walking and trying to sell them bitches. And some dude, angry dude, came up and tried to order a couple big mediums.
Big mediums.
That's what he said?
Yeah, we tried to help him, bro, but he wasn't willing to negotiate his perspective of a medium.
Right. Can I put an M in front of this L?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's what
saying?
he wanted to fucking.
ML.
He was negotiating from a real unique
He
angle.
wanted
so.
an X medium.
What a guy. I'd like to meet him.
My girlfriend would walk around. I know she was so embarrassed. Not embarrassed. She was supportive, but she was like, "This dude's got to get a fucking job."
Sound like my dad, bro, when we were early on.
Yeah?
He's like, you running up my fucking AC bill? You running up oh yeah, dude. When this shit's gonna work, you need to go get a fucking job.
About music, you mean?
Yeah, this was
Because we
early-
were like
early on.
in the studio all
So
the time.
the studio we had was a little one of those, you know, them sheds you can buy at Home Depot and
Yeah.
like set up. It was
Around with the
too.
plywood?
Y'all talked about this. They made it in the shed. I remember you said
What's
this.
else?
This was like what's the fake plywood paneling or whatever?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Plastic
But
looking wood.
my mom did hair in there, and then she quit doing it. We turned it into a studio. So I was living there on the couch. We were working in there. He'd come up like 3-4 days out the week and sleep over
Everything
there.
before I Want to Die was made in there.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah. Even some of I Want to Die was
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah, some of it was made in
Fucking
there.
King Tulip.
My
That place
wife
is
trips out
legendary.
when
But
she
yeah, he was
hears
bitching at me, bro.
back
He's
in
like,
the
bro,
day,
you gotta go get some fucking money, dude, because you running my shit up.
funny.
But you got people
It's the
eating
fall,
my fucking
Shady.
pantry out and shit.
Oh, yeah, bro.
I would
Moms
sleep
would
over
always
there.
say that.
Well,
You know how for coming from here, bro, they think of Hollywood. They're like,
Search up Suicide Boy Shed. Okay, let me look this up on. I can't type. Shed. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay, this is just. It just made it. Hold on. Try this. Yo. That's a shed right there. Dang. Like right in the backyard. That's wild. Damn. That's a shed. That's it. Yeah, that's a shed.
like, man, this fucking pipe. Like, go to the shipyard, bro. Get a job.
Get a real
you know
job.
what
Yeah,
I'm
go to
saying?
the shipyard. Yeah. Go through. My mom used to always tell us to get a paper route or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, everybody goes missing in this neighborhood. But yeah, I'm trying to think of the jobs we would get, man.
I would just work in my dad's restaurant.
Oh, snowball
Yeah, you-
stand, bro. How many
Snowball
families
stand.
in New Orleans have fallen apart
From a
over joint-owned snowball stand
I don't know,
dispute,
bro.
bro?
Someone should look into that.
People down here take them things fucking seriously, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Depending on like the style of shaved ice it is, the quality of the syrup. People take that shit mad serious down here.
Yeah, like we get this syrup fresh from Italy. People saying all kind of bullshit or
Yeah.
whatever.
You'll have somebody out of state being like, "Oh, a snow cone," and people are like, it's a snowball." Like they get very defensive.
It's a
Like,
snowball, bruh.
Yeah, bro.
it's a snowball.
My buddy
baby.
Thomas Macaluso used to go to Jesuit. You ever remember him?
That sounds so familiar.
He used to make fake IDs, and he was always selling
That's
those.
a good
Macaluso's like a big New Orleans name, I think.
Yeah,
A lot of
his
people-
brother's a cop. Fucking T-Mac, he's the best, bro.
Damn, I just
And he had a snowball stand, and he opened up an Italian restaurant, bro. The total fucking, that's the Holy Trinity,
right
bro.
there for New
That's
Orleans, a
it.
snowball stand. There you go.
That's
Snowball
it.
stand, an Italian restaurant.
Oh, yeah, bro.
that also does po' boys.
Oh, for sure, bro.
You know,
I gotta try a
There's
po'
no going
boy.
on French bread if you want, bro.
Yeah.
They'll do
bro,
it
they,
like
they
that.
do pickle juice in the snowballs. Like that's a flavor.
they?
Yeah, it's a West Bank thing.
Yeah.
do-
Pickle juice? Is that good? I don't think I'd like pickle juice. I tried pickle juice when I was younger, and that shit low key tasted nasty. Maybe it's just an acquired taste. I don't know. I just don't like pickle juice.
Pickle
Sounds
juice.
like it.
People do everything, dude. Bag shrimp on the side of the road, strawberries.
Bro, I can't tell you how many crawfish shells I see like just scattered.
I thought we were gonna do this
Chicken
do
bones.
this shit in the woods.
I know
Remember
you
how
had
we
talked about it. I thought about it.
It's too hot.
It was so hot, bro.
And
We
the
would-
sound
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
We'll have to catch it. But we got the streetcar going by. This is a.
Oh yeah, this is good.
We were in here last night for a couple hours. These guys were in here.
The vibes are right.
We wanted to make it nice for you guys, man.
Fuck yeah.
I'd rather eat ass than drink pickle juice. Okay. I wasn't going that far.
So this tour, where will you guys go? Like, I know, like, you guys would go abroad and stuff like that, but like, are there new places you add? Are there hot pockets? You said Russia was one of the places that.
One of the first.
Dude, that was one of the first places we ever went.
That's crazy.
2016.
From fucking Laplace to Russia, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
We
Wow.
like brought my dad with us because
He was our DJ. He was our DJ, bro.
Not only that, but we didn't want to go to Russia dolo because we were worried about like customs and dude, we had really had no experience traveling.
If y'all show up in Russia, immediately I would put y'all, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
Two of
bro.
y'all make one Britney grinder.
It was
bro.
sketch, bro.
Well, I remember
It was sketch.
Two things. One, my dad ended up being the DJ, and it was funny because we had Scott's MacBook.
Didn't we do this
And I-
all for
and
like
I had a-
$1,000 too?
The Russian shit,
Yeah.
it was cheap. I think it was like something like that, $2,000 maybe.
Yeah. Anyway.
How'd you even find out they were your fans?
Somebody hit us up asking if he emailed us. He was a promoter in Russia, asking if we wanted to come over there and play a few shows because we had a fan base out there, and we said yeah, sure. And back then the experience was cool enough. We didn't care about the money. That was just a bonus. So we went to Russia, did Minsk,
crazy.
Belarus, St. Petersburg, and Moscow.
Yeah.
My dad's up there behind.
Hell nah, at least ass taste decent. Ass should not have a taste. If your girl's ass has a taste, she needs to get that checked out. That should not have a taste. Well, what? She needs to get that shit like sterilized or something. I don't look at. Well, you eating scratch and sniff booty? Is that what you doing? Scratch and sniff booty? You eating like strawberry flavored ass? TMI, but the one time I did it, it was low key sweet. Yeah, nigga. You was eating acidic ass. You was eating acidic ass. I know that shit was swampy. I know you was eating swamp butt. I know you was eating Shrek butt. All my life you was eating Shrek butt. Talking about some tasted sweet. Nah, bruh. Nah. Her pH balance was cooked. That shit was acidic. Nah, I'm knowing. I'm already knowing.
And this, first of all, hottest fucking shows ever.
Yeah.
And my dad's on the MacBook, and we taught him like this means press the space bar to stop the song. If we do this, that means slowly turn
He
it
was so
down.
nervous,
It's
bro.
funny. He's sitting there with his glasses, like, and he was so nervous.
Was
dude,
he
and
in his,
I
he's
felt
in
bad.
his 50s?
He's in his 60s now.
Yeah, he's
Bitch was green. Please don't say that again. That's gross. I had an image in my mind. I don't like the image. I don't like that image.
Late 50s back then. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that'll age you 10 years standing there.
I could tell he was like nervous as fuck, and I felt bad.
Where was it where they rushed the stage?
That was
Bro. hold on.
Minsk.
Hey,
So we're in
look,
Minsk.
If they rush the stage, hit the space bar.
Last
You know what I'm
song,
saying?
last song, they literally the whole crowd runs
It was
up
Minsk.
on the stage. I look back, I see Uncle Pablo's. I see his dad just sitting there like surrounded by people. He's flipping the fuck out.
He's
was
like,
the
turn
young-
it down or space bar.
Yeah, he was like,
I don't know which one.
It looked like he was floating, like they were carrying him. You know?
That was the youngest show we've ever played. All those kids were like 12, 13.
Yeah,
To this day. Yeah.
yeah, it was wild.
Minsk was interesting.
I never even heard of Minsk.
It's just right
Yeah,
it's in
same.
Belarus, right outside Russia.
So just the fact that you're even saying that, to think that you could make something, right? That you could make something on the fucking West Bank, that you could make something in a parish, just in a small town, Louisiana, and then there's people in Minsk, Russia.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It trips me
It
out.
honestly
bro.
is crazy.
It really does.
It's unreal, man.
And this year we went back to Australia and New Zealand. Been like,
Europe.
oh, is that it? Holy
Oh,
shit,
shoot.
bro.
That's Russia.
5 in Minsk.
Holy shit.
They found it.
130516. Why they have 13 months there?
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, what the? Oh, no, they put their days before the month.
I remember after this show, this is what Minsk or
Look at him. Look
Moscow?
at him. Look at him.
Minsk.
They look
Look at him
young.
by the DJ.
Dad in the back.
Yeah. That's my dad fucking DJing.
Focused.
Damn, focused and
Focused.
fuck, bro.
DJ Uncle P.
He's like, down, space bar, down.
Oh, dude, he was a nervous wreck.
Oh,
Bro,
it's
he
like,
ain't moving.
oh,
Look
of
at
course
he ain't moving.
bro. He got fucking.
He look like a statue.
Bro, it's like when you're driving with a foot on each pedal.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, that is so funny that, bro, that's
Look at this. Shout out Uncle P.
I think I fell off stage. No, that was Moscow. I fell off stage and this big ass Russian bodyguard, bald dude, fucking dead eyes, just the smoothest thing. My leg falls off. I fall off stage and he just like threw me back on stage. I was like, whoa,
Yo.
that was crazy.
It's wild over there. They'll have children playing with dolls that are made out of stone and shit.
Yeah.
Those kids are tough.
Yeah.
They're tough kids. It's a
different
tough
way,
people,
bro.
dude.
It's a different world.
It's a
over
harsh
there.
country, you know.
Those kids
I
are
respect Russians, bro. Those people, they get shit done, bro. They're nuts.
They drink vodka and eat what's that shit?
pussy.
Yeah.
Borscht,
Borscht.
Oh, borscht? Is that what-
caviar. Some of the best sushis in Moscow.
Really?
Really?
Sushi.
Delicious.
I wouldn't say go out there. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I ain't
I
going
don't know
all the
about
way over there,
nowadays,
bro.
Yeah.
I might go to Metairie to get some.
Yeah.
I ain't going all the way
Yeah, go
over
to Mickey
there.
Moto or something.
What was the place y'all would go eat at and stuff? Did y'all ever, when your family would go out to eat when you were kids, was there a spot your family would go that was kind of a nice place?
No, Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut when you could sit down?
Yeah. When it was, you remember that? When it was like,
Buffet style.
it had that aura to it. You know what I'm saying? It
Nice,
had that
bro.
aesthetic.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Go in.
I don't think we really ever went out as a family when I was younger.
Yeah, we didn't either. Our biggest.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so
Hut.
nice. Now it's like a trap house for ragu, dude.
Bro, until this, I didn't see past Biloxi. Biloxi was like
Maybe Pensacola. Maybe.
Oh, dude, when I was growing up, bro, if somebody went
Every
to
summer.
Florida, bro,
oh yeah,
you thought they was the fucking richest
Yeah.
guy in the
That's
world.
like the Yat. Like,
yeah.
we're going to Pensacola.
Yeah. You'd see somebody had a t-shirt that said Florida on it. You're
Yeah.
like, this motherfucker.
It should be
Yeah.
fun. Link should be
Look
okay.
at this
Yeah,
fucking
There's like
Republican.
a connection.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what you would think.
Yeah.
bro.
100%, bro.
Look at this
Look at this,
fucking
dude.
Republican
Yeah.
over here in
Fucking
Florida.
doing it.
There's a lot of Louisiana people in Florida. You know, it
There
must be
is.
the Gulf Coast. I don't know. It's just so close, but there's so many.
I won't say where, but we're on the
Bro, what was that
panhandle.
one spot that was like buffet style pizza? It was it was like a pizza buffet. Hold on, let me look it up. I remember this. It was like a pizza buffet. Hold on, wait. Pizza buffet chain. What was it called? CC's. Bro, CC's. Oh my god, the fucking pizza buffet, bro. I remember CC's. I went there a couple times, and that mind you, pizza was probably still is my favorite food ever, bro. CC's was like heaven. I'm like, I can get pizza, and then get more pizza, and then try all these different kinds of pizzas as much as I want. I was like, I'm in heaven. I was like, I'm in heaven. I was like, yo, this is great. I'm loving it. CC's, bro. Then a bunch of them closed down because people didn't really go to CC's no more. But it's okay. It was fire for the time it was.
Doing. It's a lot of Louisiana
I'm sure there's gonna be
transplants.
comments.
Well,
saying-
Louisiana was some of the first people outside of Florida to realize what a
Bro,
great spot.
We don't got CC's no more, bro. They all closed down because people stopped going to them. Cause like, y'all motherfucker me hungry. An hour ago, I ate ramen like, what? It's 12, so like I ate ramen like 4 hours ago.
Asking was too. Some brave people. I don't even know who it was. Like,
Bro, that place
Lewis-
was
Lewis and
barren
Clark.
in like the 80s.
Yeah.
No police, no roads, no nothing. And people lived out there. And let's say they bought a house back then for $30K. I mean, they're selling for like 10 million now. It's
that's
nuts.
crazy, bro.
That
Yeah.
place is hot right now.
We
Destin
could have
was-
bought one, bro.
Who?
Anybody.
I know, we should have.
Stupid.
Well, it's funny because you said about the Florida thing. I think it was like a if your family from Louisiana goes to Florida for summer vacation, if you went to Pensacola, you guys were well off. But if you went to Destin,
Yeah.
oh shit,
You were damn royalty, bro.
might as well just
Yeah. I didn't know people that went to Destin.
Yeah, your
I
stepdad
had
must have owned a
Chick-fil-A ramen.
Subway or something.
Yeah.
We had a girl in Covington,
Yeah.
stepdad owned a Subway, and they'd always go to Destin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stepdad that owned a K&B or whatever.
Those motherfuckers. Dude, I got a blowjob from Jared from Subway's sister one time in the
Nuh-uh.
quarter.
Shut
Yep.
the fuck up.
Was it fire?
Huh? From Jared from Subway's sister. How do I even process that? Like what? How do I even? Crazy. 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 Crazy, bro. Crazy. Last time I got Pizza Hut, it was flattened and dried, camera balls across. That shit was paper thin. Listen. Okay. I get Domino's, right? Sometimes. But right now they're doing that code. It's like, mind you, I'm not even advertising Domino's. I'm just putting you on the game right now. It's $9.99 for whatever you want. Ready? So I'd be like getting like a $30 order for $10. It'd be awesome. I get a pan pizza, barbecue sauce, extra barbecue sauce, put chicken on it, jalapenos, onions, mushrooms, green peppers. Yeah, and then I get the pizza well done or whatever, or like extra cooked or something. Amazing. Insane. It'd be so good. I'd be eating the fuck out of that shit every time. But then when that code's gone, I'm like, I'm not getting all that. I'm not getting all that. I'm not getting all that. $30 for pizza? You're on crack. I'm not doing that. Do y'all put hot sauce in your ramen? I put sriracha in my ramen, not hot sauce. Sriracha. Not like, I don't put Frank's Red Hot in my ramen, but actually what I do instead, if I don't have sriracha, so I put ramen, right? I get it done, I get it cooked, mix it all in, put the seasoning all in. Then I get lemon pepper, put the lemon pepper in the ramen, mix that up. Then I get red pepper flakes, but I'd be dumping. I'd be like, all in the ramen. Mix that shit up, be spicy as fuck. That's what I put in my ramen. That's literally what I put. I put lemon pepper, red pepper flakes in the ramen. Mix it up. Beautiful. It was good as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, it's good as fuck. But you can't put too much lemon pepper in it or it's gonna taste really bad. It's gonna taste really lemon peppery and you're not gonna even taste like the seasoning. You'll only taste lemon pepper. You gotta be careful with like the red pepper flakes. You can kind of just, but the lemon pepper, you can't put too much in it or else it's gonna be all fucked up. It's gonna be all the way fucked up.
Huh?
I did it one time. It was gross. That shit was nasty.
Was it fire?
Were you like 8?
I mean, I would say I was probably about 5.
No, because he's a
Taco Bell mild sauce on top of some butter. I don't know if I could try that. That's a little different. I ain't gonna lie, that's a little different.
pedo, you know.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
I
if it
see.
ran in the family
No,
or what.
I mean, I had a pretty small wiener at the time, but I was young, you know.
Wait, I need some context. What the? Hold on.
I'm looking
Yeah.
over here in
Fucking
Florida.
doing it.
There's a lot of Louisiana people in Florida. You know, it
There
must be
is.
the Gulf Coast. I don't know. It's just so
forgot.
close, but there's
Bro,
so
I'm
many.
talking
I won't
about
say
his
where,
wiener.
but we're on the Panhandle, and it's a lot of Louisiana
I'm sure there's gonna be
transplants.
comments.
Well,
saying-
Louisiana was some of the first people outside of Florida to realize what a great spot Destin was too. Some brave people. I don't even know who it was. Like,
Bro, that place
Lewis-
was
Lewis and
barren
Clark.
in like the 80s.
Yeah.
No police, no roads, no nothing. And people lived out there. And
Let me
let's
scroll
say they
up.
should have
stupid.
Boston.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You were damn royalty, bro.
Might as well just
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Fucking
didn't
royalty.
know people that went to Destin.
Yeah, your stepdad must have owned a Subway or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had a girl in Covington,
Yeah.
stepdad owned a Subway,
Bell
and they'd
good?
always go to Destin.
Taco Bell's good when you're not sober. When you're not sober, Taco Bell is probably like the best food ever. When you're sober, it's like, I'll give me a Crunchwrap Supreme. Give me some. Oh, nacho fries though. Oh my god, nacho fries are amazing. No matter how you're feeling, nacho fries are awesome. No matter how you feel, nacho fries are great. Everything else is, feel me? I'll give me a Crunchwrap Supreme though. Some nacho fries. I'll give me a Baja Blast Freeze, large. Feel me? That's what I begin from Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stepdad that owned a K&B or whatever.
Those motherfuckers. Dude, I got a blowjob from Jared from Subway's sister one time in the quarter.
Shut the fuck up.
Was it fire?
Huh?
Was it fire?
Were you like 8?
I mean, I would say I was probably about 5.
No, because he's a pedo, you know.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
I
if it
see.
ran in the family or
No,
what.
I mean, I had a pretty small wiener at the time, but I was young, you know? I had that 4-inch round on me. They discontinued it.
Yeah.
The 4-inch round. What the fuck? Oh my god. I have to try the Cantina chicken burrito. I haven't had that before. We got permanent. Yeah, I'm so glad they put that permanent. That's literally nacho fries are their like highest selling item. Like nacho fries are quite literally their highest selling item ever is the nacho fries. It literally is.
Remember that
$5
bread?
foot long?
Yeah, remember that bread? They used to have that 4-inch round, bro. They got rid of that bitch.
Subway's always like,
Wait. What the fuck?
You know?
Yeah.
I had that 4-inch round on me. They discontinued it.
Yeah.
Remember that
$5
bread?
foot long?
Yeah, remember that bread? They used to have that 4-inch.
This looks gross. Yo, this looks nasty. I would never eat this. This looks gross. Looks like a fucking Krabby Patty on dope. Oh, fuck no.
It's round, bro. They got rid of that bitch.
Subway's always like trying new things and getting rid of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. Subway ridiculous.
Always.
Was that before the controversy with her brother?
That was,
Watch
let me
Outward.
see, 2002.
are you 2002?
Damn,
That was
brother.
way before the controversy. Yeah.
2002 to 2006, somewhere in there.
That's like right when Jared first started like being Jared.
But yeah, was it fire?
I wouldn't say all of that. I don't remember that much of it. It was in the quarters late. It was indoors.
It was just something to do.
It was, it was
was
just
it
kind of
toasted?
it was a crazy,
No.
it was toasted.
Did you get a drink and chips with it?
Bro, that would have been crazy, bro. I got a drink and chips with it.
some Miss Vicky's. Yeah.
That was a misfit. That salt and
That's a
vinegar.
Subway hack.
The McDonald's in Orlando, the biggest one in the world, allegedly has pizzas and shit. They're so ass. I tried one. I might have to try one because I'm going to Orlando in May for Rolling Loud. So I might try the McDonald's in Orlando. We gotta see the hype behind it.
You gotta buy a bag of salt and vinegar Miss Vicky's and put it on the sandwich. That's the hack.
McDonald's
I never
pizza.
done that.
Get a little
man.
crunch in there.
Trying to think if I got a good hack. I got nothing, man. I got nothing.
I can't believe you got blown by Jared's sister. That's insane.
That's
I cannot
fire.
wait.
Yeah, sorry to tell y'all that too. I just
No,
didn't
it's
tell you.
Dude, I
awesome.
love it.
That's
I
crazy,
love it.
dude.
I forget about it, and then I'm in New Orleans.
Tell
and
me
I had
more.
to say it. Oh, dude, one time I went and saw High Fly Like Paper, Get High Like
Oh,
Paper.
MIA?
MIA?
Yeah, I went and saw her at
She blew you too?
no, it would have probably been neat, but
Yeah.
I saw the guy from Step Brothers there at the concert.
John C. Riley?
Yeah,
No, huh?
it was like 4 a.m. She finally went on.
That's crazy.
And that
Here?
was cool. Yeah,
House of Blues or some shit?
yeah. It was just in
4
the
a.m.
it was over on a warehouse district. No, in Frenchman.
Okay.
Trying to think of another good show. Oh, the first show I ever went to was at Rendon Inn. I don't know if you guys remember. It was an old restaurant they used
do.
to have, and Marilyn Manson played there.
Damn. The 90s?
Too bad she's a fucking crook.
Yeah,
Late 90s?
yeah.
Something
And
like
we
that?
went to there, dude, and it was crazy.
The craziest New Orleans venue was like, I think it's called the Warehouse.
Yeah,
And all
On
like
River
all
Road?
the dads love talking about the Warehouse. They saw the Beatles and David Bowie and all this crazy shit. But that place
Never
closed
heard
down.
of it.
Oh yeah, my friend did a documentary
Too
on
old
it.
for us.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
really?
Yeah, I
Wow.
think what's his name played Riders on the Storm.
Jim Morrison.
I think he played his last show there. They said
Wow, that's
Damn.
pretty crazy.
my friend Jesse Williamson did a documentary called The Warehouse.
Yeah, they had a lot of artists go through there. That was like the spot, like back in the day. If you were
Where was that? Was
teenager
it in
in
New
the
Orleans
70s,
or?
it was like a little outside, like by River Road, where like Uptown becomes Jefferson. Like,
Oh, okay.
That's where I think it was. Is that right?
I think so. There might have been more.
Y'all niggas are making me hungry. Y'all gotta chill out, bruh. Y'all making me hungry. Like I'm about to hop off right after and make some food. If y'all don't stop talking about food, bruh.
Into the Uptown area.
Let me get
How's that
some-
Nick treating you?
It's pretty good.
You like the flavor? They're hit and miss, bro. But it's
They hit and miss. Sometimes you don't know if vapes, if you buying them, if they getting them, if they remaking them bitches in the
Bootleg
back.
and shit.
bootlegging.
That's
Yeah.
Sometimes
why.
it'll smell like a dude. You'll just be like, it's just like the guy's breath at the counter.
Yeah.
You're like, this motherfucker that made
Yeah.
Australia was tough with the vapes.
Oh yeah.
The first time we went, no, 5 years.
grilled cheese with bacon. Oh my god, Stop. No, I'm about to get hungry. y'all gonna make me hungry. Stop it. Y'all about to make me hungry as fuck.
Years ago when we went, they only had 1% nicotine. That was kind of a bitch.
Really?
Yeah, and then this last time,
I need that file.
all the ones that we bought were all these crazy flavors, and we're like coughing up all this shit. I'm like, bro, these vapes are not okay.
That's why I like these. Yeah.
Reliable.
This is super light. I don't actually feel like out of commission or nothing. Like sometimes I feel too heavy. The early Escobars, bro, was too much. I was doing those on Rogan
You
one
like
time.
you get sick, bro.
Oh,
Like,
I was falling apart.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep, bro. I couldn't look at my mother.
yeah, it was on
This shit's bad.
Chapatulas.
Yeah, this is a warehouse on Chapatula, so that's where it was. But yeah, that's my buddy Jesse made this documentary. It's so crazy you said that place. Yeah, where did you guys go watch some type of music? Like, was there some place, a venue that you guys went to when you were young? What was your first show
You
you
did
went
that
to?
way more than I did.
I mean, the first show I ever went to was when I was 9. My parents bought me NSYNC tickets. That was the first. I was like
NSYNC.
when I was a kid, but
Damn, you've changed. Then.
I've changed as far as like.
my first one was Britney Spears.
Really?
Oh my god!
Look at that. I think she's a Louisiana local.
Changed, bro.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna say 100%. Y'all,
My
changed.
parents thought they snapped by getting me tickets to Britney. Me and my dad went. It was weird.
You and Senior went to Britney
yeah.
Spears.
Yeah, brother.
If you knew his dad, you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
I was like 8 years old. They thought they
Probably
snapped.
hated
man.
every second of that.
Yeah, they thought they
That's
snapped,
crazy.
and they did snap. They did.
I did go to like shows when I was a teenager, being in bands and stuff. I lived in Fat City, so they had Cypress Hall right down the street from the police station on Hesmer, and they had the Lions Home. They used to do shows at by the Burger King on Division and Metairie. They had a few. New Orleans was good with the all ages stuff. They had like places for teenagers to go. Me and my friends' bands would put on shows and play, and 100 kids would show up just to have something to do. And then they started after Katrina. A lot of those places closed down, and then it became like mostly bars and House of Blues. But there was a lot of. I was very involved in the music scene when I was younger down here.
The Hot Boy, when the Hot Boys were running around, there was so much going on, bro. New Orleans has always been a fun place, dude.
Oh yeah,
Fun
I
place
was
to catch music.
more on the North Shore around that time, and
that's when me and you didn't really speak.
yeah, I
And
was
throughout all of high school. I mean, he and I didn't hate each other or anything. We just
Has the video stuff all boring and worth it? I mean, I'm learning a lot. I'm definitely learning a lot. So the guy who said that like it wouldn't feel like 2 hours, it's only really felt like an hour for real. So I mean, like I'm learning a lot about them as people outside of the music, and I kind of like hearing about artists outside the music because you kind of learn more about them as people and like their lore, and like artists be having crazy lore. Like when I be watching them, like the Uzi interviews, the Tech interviews, the Ski Mask, and like X and Ski. I watched that one interview. I forgot what it's called, but they were together. I learned so much about them. It's not even like separate entities, but as a duo about their history. And then when they did the one where like X threw the coconut in the ocean, like I don't know, you just be here and see more about them. You feel more connected to them. I kind of fuck with it.
growing up separately at that point.
Yeah.
Well, they had a band from the North Shore, 8 Candles or something. No,
They had one.
The No Jumper? Was it the No Jumper? Hold on. Let me see. It might have been that one. I'm just gonna double check. No Jumper. Yes, the elevator one. The elevator interview. Yeah. Not the No Jumper. The elevator interview. That's what it was. That's the interview it was. That shit was funny. that shit was funny as fuck. That one was funny as fuck.
One that got
12
really
Stones?
big.
12 Stones.
Yeah.
That's it.
They
The
had
dude
some-
used to like babysit Kyle or some shit, the singer or whatever, something like that, right?
Really?
Or you grew up next door to that guy
No, the no Jumper one is also tough, but like I was thinking of the elevator one.
from 12 Stones, the singer.
Yeah, nice guy. I went to high school. What's his name? Paul McCoy. Let's look him up.
Bro, I heard a story about that guy that, he's on that song, the Evanescence song.
Yeah.
The Wake Me Up, that song. And I heard that they offered him a piece of the song, royalties, or like just flat out 10 grand. And he took the 10 grand.
Wow.
60 grand? Still, that song's made way more than 60 grand.
Yeah.
But he bought a Lexus, bro.
He bought a Lexus.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Bro.
He bought a PT Cruiser.
Dude, my boy Gabe Hall. See if you can look up Gabe Hall Cemetery on YouTube. It's Gabe Hall Cemetery rapper. I don't know if they'll show this shit.
He's still rapping now, or is this some old stuff?
This is some old shit, bro. Cemetery rapper.
Oh, you're gonna have to go deep.
I'll watch it
for
after.
this.
Did you ever chill in the cemeteries being from Louisiana or no?
No.
Is that more of like a New Orleans thing?
I think
We
it
would
is,
go
bro.
Sometime at Halloween, people would go do stuff over there. That in our town, people would dig one up every now and then.
Really?
Yeah, this is him right here, bro. My boy Curly Q. He used to make these videos, bro.
Oh, let's go.
This is the real shit.
You love this.
You see, you love this shit.
Wow.
This is my
Yo.
dog right here, bro. This the kind of shit that makes me want to fucking lay on my back with no shirt on, bro.
Oh, let's go.
With the Misfit shirt.
Oh my god. What is bro doing?
Wow.
Yo. Is bro at the cemetery?
He just sat on that mausoleum like nobody's
This
business.
is a,
He's sitting on some lady's chest,
Yeah, dude.
I want his confidence. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Bro don't give a fuck.
It's inspiring.
Eagle dick is
The arm movements.
Fucking
yeah, higher
right.
than eagle dick is crazy. Like eagle dick, like what?
Here comes his boy with the fucking dog.
Oh, he going crazy. What the fuck?
Where is this? Do you know?
He all
Yeah,
on people.
Bro just standing on graves, standing on people's bodies. Like he dancing on people's bodies. He don't give a shit.
People's graves, bro. He's going crazy.
Bro, this
That's
man
North
lives
Shore?
in Louisiana, bro.
How you know this dude?
Why
bro?
are Louisiana people so not self-aware?
That dog got
Like,
repossessed.
at all.
That's what I'm saying. I wish I had his confidence.
Oh, me too, bro. Look how he did. Pull up the second one. He's got another one where he's on a front porch. It should be right next to it.
Look at him,
man.
dab, bro. This is hard.
Yeah, he fucking goes hard with it. Right there next to it. Gabe
How you
Hall,
know- how you know,
really cute.
dude?
Grew up with him, man. Dude,
Oh,
was
no
a-
shit. So you knew this
Oh
dude.
yeah, he had the trap house.
Yo.
Fucking right. Let's go, bro.
Bro don't give a shit. He don't give a fuck.
Every white person I know in Louisiana smokes cigarettes.
100%, bro. They'll smoke them through their nose,
Yeah.
bro. If their mouth is
It's
missing,
just part of the culture, bro.
they don't give a fuck, bro. If your mouth missing, people
Yeah.
fucking smoke them through their nose, bro.
Yeah.
But dude, the best is his girlfriend's filming this and she keeps stepping on briars in the grass and yelling at him.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Stepping on what?
Like little briars that are in the grass, little sticks.
Little sticklers or whatever?
Anyway, that shout out to my boy Gay, man. That shit was
Shout out Curly
Yeah,
Q.
shout
funny.
out.
I never thought about that, but it's crazy to see the things
Shout
that
out.
people do to put their creativity out there.
I
It's-
love it.
Everybody's got something, man.
It's true.
That's some Louisiana shit, bro. You're not gonna see that in any other state.
That's some Louisiana shit.
You ain't.
The
He's the
confidence,
best, man.
like,
Yeah, it's
is
just
insane.
it's a different kind of swag right there, bro.
Yeah, Gabe's a G. What other? Was there anything else in the news we wanted to look at? I can't remember if anything else happened.
Have you ever seen the video of them testing the vapes in China?
Oh yeah.
Is he based in China?
Yeah, but them Chinamen, bro, they got a different type of lungs, bro.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, okay.
What?
Good thing I still smoke.
Somebody gotta do
I'm
it.
glad I still
That's a-
smoke Juul pods. Fuck.
That's a Elf Bar factory.
I'll be honored to share their fucking DNA, brother. I don't care.
They hard working, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh, they hitting him a little too hard though. That dude,
That guy's
Going
hooked.
for it.
Yo.
this little dude
what?
breastfeeding, bro.
Bro,
He like a damn hummingbird.
Why I say exposed on it? Like this is something bad.
because they can't be doing that shit, bro.
bro, what are you talking about, man? This is fucking breastfeeding in Laplace, homie.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Suicide Boys, man. I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited just to see. And I think you guys are just such a place of inspiration for people, you know, even just talking with you guys today to see you create your own world, you know, and that it doesn't have to be something that mainstream accepts or even sometimes even sees, whether they do see it or not, if you know, but they don't claim to. It's the same thing with podcasting, kind of like they
sure.
rarely
Yeah.
ever reference podcasts. It's like, but that's because they're not involved in it. It's not
Yeah.
their shit, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys just have such a loyal fan base. What are your fans like, do you think, man? Because that's one of the things that's so intriguing about you guys to me is y'all's fans are, it's just different, man.
We've actually we've developed relationships with some of our biggest ones and actually
His nicotine addiction worse than his pill addiction. Yeah.
brought them in the fold
Nick's
to
addicted.
like help us out
Yeah.
with certain stuff. I mean, dude,
There's this.
when they tell you, when they're like, dude, you saved my life. You did this, you did that. I mean,
It's hard to hear.
100%,
It's
bro.
hard to process.
Yeah, it wasn't my intention. But at the same time, and this might be more on like a spiritual recovery tip. Ever since getting sober, I feel like I have this responsibility to let these people know that have seen us at our worst, know that, because I never thought there was a way out. I really didn't. I was like, I'm fucked. This is it.
I get it.
It's just what it is. But to let them know that there is a way out. And if there's hope. Don't ever give up. Like if me and him can do it, bro, we can get drugs delivered on speed dial in the mailbox. But if me and him can do it, there's hope for them too. And we used to, when we could, after every show, we would take time out and meet with all the fans afterwards. We never like charging them for meet and greets and stuff like that. Like, oh, someone got more money than this person, so they get to meet us.
I know.
We didn't really like that. But now, unfortunately, it's gotten too big to where we can't do that.
It's harder sometimes. It's true. The venues won't let you stay. There's the things that happen. We try to meet in the lobby after shows.
And not only
But
that,
how do you look at it?
We've been doing this for a long time, and when we're on tour, bro, it's not like
hard.
It's work, dude. It's hard. It's you got to be on point every night. You know, any little thing you can do. If you smoke a blunt afterwards, it could fuck up your throat.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of stuff that you got to keep in mind. And sometimes, dude, you know, not every show is good, and not every day on tour is fun. There's times where like we might be going through it, and we have to take some time for ourselves. And sorry, like I know it sucks that we can't meet you this particular night, but you know I need to like kind of decompress a little bit. So
Yeah, you got to make sure the show is good for the next night. I mean, that's the most important thing.
It's the most
true.
important.
Touring is hard. It's hectic.
And
People don't realize you want to be as good as you can be for the show you just did. Even you know.
But no, we love and care about them.
And even if some of them are still using you, there's no.
No, but not at all. Because you know why? We get it.
Right.
I get it, bro. Like I get it, dog.
And a lot of people can party and they can do it. Well.
I tell them that. Like whenever I talk to everybody at the end of the night, I feel like it's important to say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if none of this applies to you, like keep doing what you're doing.
Fuck, if you can have a good time and
right, like my hat's off to you, bro.
Yeah, you win.
Yeah, you got it, dog. You got it. But you know, I don't know. That speech that started at the end, real quick. That started from me. We just got back to doing shows. We were at Lollapalooza right after COVID.
Lala.
I was feeling all self-pity.
Yo, speaking of Lala, bro, I found out who the XXX is afterwards. I don't care. Uzi should have headlined over the XXX. I don't care what nobody says. Uzi should have been a headliner. I'm gonna say it now. Uzi should have been a headliner. I have my gripes. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
And feeling bad for myself and all this. So I was.
But I think the XXX is the only person that Uzi should have headlined over. Everyone else that's headlining, they got it. They got it. They got it. They're, you know, like Billie Eilish, Tate McRae, all that. Like, you got it. You got it. But like the XXX, I looked at their stuff afterwards. I looked at the numbers. I'm like, no. I was like, no.
Giving this sappy, like, poor pity me at the end of the show that we did at Lollapalooza, but it just somehow it turned into something else.
Inspirational speech.
And into what it is. And
I mean, dude, one of the guys that works for us, he like helps us run our social media accounts, and he works with us on tour doing merch. You know, we met this kid as a fan. It's our boy Six.
Yeah,
we met him as a fan because he created the at G59 Records Twitter. And this was so early that Scott and I hadn't even gotten around to making our own fucking Twitter yet.
We had fans.
Yeah,
like,
we had like a few thousand fans, whatever. But he was super in tune with underground music, and he knew about us and loved us. And we messaged him, being like, "Yo, can we have that account? Like, what? You know, it's our name." He's like, "Yeah, I was just making it so nobody else would. You can have it." And we're like, "Okay, cool." And then a few months later, we're actually going to do a little Texas tour, doing Houston, Dallas, a few shows.
And he's there?
And he's in Dallas. And he was like, we're like, dude, come meet up with us, whatever. And he also could get us drugs, get us some Percocet, some Xanax, some weed, whatever. And we met him, and we realized we like this kid. And we're like, you know what? You took the initiative. That's yours. And that's how he became the guy who like runs our social media, is through that.
Yeah.
And that was, you know, back in 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, that was a fan who is now part of our team.
Yeah.
I lived with him for 2 years. Like, he's like a family member.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, that's how I met Nick, one of our early producers. He emailed and just said, "Hey, man, I like the podcast and I think I can help." You know, that's how. There's this kid named Aiden. He showed up at a show in Buffalo, right, and shook my hand in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And He's like, hey, I can be your photographer tonight. And I was like, all right, we don't have a photographer.
Yeah.
So come on in, bro. So fast forward, the show starts. I'm out there an hour later. I see this dude just walking up out the side of the stage, bro, with his cell phone.
Let's go.
What the fuck, dude? So the whole time, bro, he got fucking he's like laying on his back and shit on the floor. Just unbelievable, dude.
I respect the initiative.
Oh, he finessed me so much, man. But fast forward 2 years later, he's at the show with his family. He's got cameras now, and he's a real photographer.
No shit.
Hell yeah,
And
bro.
so it's just like,
Hey, at least he was fucking grinding with what he had. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro. And he just kind of caught you at the right time. I was walking in, coming up the little tour bus, and it was.
That's facts. You just do what you got, man, and that's how, like, for example, like, I don't even know if you know streamers, but Arky, who I don't know if you know, like, Arky, Jason the Ween, the Phase guys, but Arky was Jason the Ween's. He became his cameraman because he's like, oh, I live in LA, I can be your cameraman. Arky lived in Arizona. This nigga, every time Jason needed a cameraman, Arky would drive from Arizona to LA, back to Arizona to LA, but like back and forth, acting like he lived in LA. The nigga lived in Arizona. So like, if you want it, go get it. If you want something, go get it. That's all I'm gonna say. Go get it.
Just like, hey, what's up, man? I can be your photographer. And you kind of respect, sometimes things got to catch you in the right moment.
Yeah.
But somebody that can see your Twitter and see that you have a capability before you can even see it sometimes.
That's actually crazy,
man.
The equipment doesn't give you drive or talent.
Dude, all of our videos were
shot with an iPhone, and I just edited it on Final Cut.
Yeah.
He was using GarageBand to make the beats, like,
Which like sometimes you don't got the money for that yet, and I get that, bro. So I had like phases of YouTube where I did like different kind of videos. So the first kind of videos, everyone's like, "Yo, you have funny stories. Do a reaction channel." So you know what I did? I didn't have a PC. I didn't have a computer. I had like an old ass MacBook that barely worked. This is what I did for my reaction videos. What I do? So I would record it on my phone, right? I record audio of the story on my phone, just speak in my mind, whatever. No editing, just one take. I would just one take it, right? Take the audio, find some mobile game on my phone. Like it was like at the time it was what? It was they had like a Fall Guys on the iPhone. I used to play Pokemon Unite. I'd play Clash Royale. But this is like this is like years ago, back when like before Jinxie came back and revived the games. Clash Royale, play Brawl Stars, play bunch of mobile games, right? Then I would go in CapCut, take this like 10-15 minute recording of me talking, slap it behind this 10-15 minute recording of the gameplay, make an intro, make an outro, then exporting off the phone. That would take what? 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes. Then I'd go to YouTube, upload it. That would take 2 hours. My reaction videos now on here might do like 10-15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. They take like at most 30 minutes, right? The 2 hour ones might take like 45-50 minutes, right? We're talking 2 hours, 2.5 hours for a 10-15 minute story time. But I wanted it, so I did it. I was doing everything on my phone. I was getting all this stuff out. You feel me? So it was just dedication. Then then I finally bought a junker PC. Bought like a $500 PC off Newegg. That shit was awful, my gosh. That shit broke. Thank God I got a new PC, but that shit broke. One day it just stopped working. But now I gotta spend $1.50 on a PC, so I actually got like a decent PC. Feel me? But no, I just worked with what I got. Bought the lights, bought a desk. This I learned about credit. I ran up the credit on my Best Buy credit card to buy all like the equipment, lights, monitors, cameras, capture card, mic, USBs, cords, and I ran the credit the fuck up. My credit was bad. It was really bad because I was like, okay, I'm working at Amazon. I can pay this back. But what you don't realize is that if you max out your credit card, like off rip, and don't have the money in your account off rip, it don't look too good. Because I financed the credit card. So I paid it like in dividends every month for a year. I'm like, I can afford this. It was like probably for all the equipment a month, it was probably like I think $200 a month for everything. So it wasn't bad. I could afford that. But then I ran up the credit. I ran the fuck about the credit. I was like, my mom yelled at me. My mom yelled at me so bad. She's like, what are you doing? You're maxing out your credit card. What's wrong with you? And I just didn't know. I was like, because they didn't really emphasize financial literacy in school. So I didn't know everything. And I was like, but yeah, nah. So what happened was that my mom, like, put money in my account to, like, pay it all at once. So I didn't, like, get my credit all the way fucked up. But she's like, that money you were going to spend every month, tell me how much it was and give it to me every month. So I did. But, like, I was going to have that person. Like, I had a great support system behind me. I will never deny that. I had a great support system. My parents didn't always understand everything I did. And at first, they kind of were, like, skeptical. But once they saw that I actually put real dedication and effort into what I was doing, they supported it. They didn't understand it. They didn't always, like, know what was happening. But they supported it. You feel me? It's like, so you kind of just appreciate what you got and never compare yourself to other people. You never want to compare yourself to other people, your situation, because different situations make different kinds of people. You feel me? So it depends what you got. But yeah, no, Amazon had me thinking I was like, oh, I'm gonna get everything. But yeah, it's calm. But then I got a new PC for Christmas. Well, I got parts, and then I kind of like bought the rest of the parts for Christmas. You feel me? Like I bought the GPU, and I bought the fans, and I bought the cores. I took my old SSD out of my old PC and slapped it in this new PC. But yeah, that's just how it was.
Free program that comes with Mac.
I downloaded Photoshop. I illegally.
Yeah, they need to start having more financial literacy classes in school. That's like one of the main things we need to know.
Pirated Photoshop and cracked it, and the only languages available for Photoshop were Spanish and Hebrew. And I chose Spanish because I took Spanish in high school. So I learned Photoshop all in Spanish, just like figuring it the fuck out. So I didn't shell out all this money. I learned it myself because if you have the drive and you have the talent, the equipment does not matter.
We got gold and platinum records that were done on that free platform.
Yep.
That comes when you buy a Mac. That's the whole reason I bought it. It's because it was free.
Some of our biggest songs are royalty-free samples. Like
that
anybody has access to.
Yeah.
It really is, man. It's inspiring, dude. I feel so lucky to have gotten to do this today, man. I really do.
Dude.
Bro,
Same.
I'm glad that we met. I remember when you showed up at the. I hope I'm not. Yeah,
At
you're
the 12-step
pretty open.
meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was cool,
and
man.
when you showed up, and I know how that is, and I
was stoked.
I didn't want to go up to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it's like to be in the meeting and like just kind of sacred.
Would not be anonymous.
Well, I saw him. I was like, this guy's not doing well.
Yeah.
This dude. We're lucky to have this dude with us. That's what I
so
remember
funny.
thinking.
So we didn't talk that night, and then when I left, I sent him a message on Instagram.
Yeah, he called me. He's like, bro, you know, I was in my fucking meeting. He was stoked. I was stoked too that he met you.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I think I met Cheddar first.
Did you?
Yeah. I think I did. I don't remember how, but he's just been such a great guy to get to know, man. And yeah, dude, it's inspiring, man. I'm glad, you keep people alive, and I know you have, guys that you support in those rooms. And
it ain't me, bro. I wish I could take the credit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't me.
Bro. Yeah. I'm glad we got a higher power that's trying to help.
Yeah.
Or that's helping us help ourselves.
Yeah.
From flooring to ceiling, bro. From flooring to who knows what heights, man. Thank you guys so much just for the inspiration, man. I think to so many young artists and people that if you're sitting somewhere thinking, can I do this? Or how do I do this? I mean, it's unreal.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
It's unreal.
That's
man.
literally it. Just fucking do it. That's the advice I always give is, what did you do to get here? And whatever. Persistence, consistency, fucking drive, dude. And just taking that first step is the biggest step.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You may think you want to be a fucking rapper or whatever, but you might actually go to do it and realize, I don't want to do this. This sucks.
Yeah.
And you're not going to know unless you take that first step.
Right.
That's facts. I know I be yapping a lot, but one last thing. So I remember I told you I had multiple arcs on YouTube. So first I had like the what's it called? I had the story time arcs. Then I started doing reactions a little bit. Then I stopped. Then I started doing ready. I started doing Omegle and Monkey videos. I bet you did not think I'd say that. I was on Omegle and Monkey, and I was doing pretty well. Like I was averaging like 1,000, 2,000 views on the videos, but I only had like 100, 200 subs. So like for that subs, it was pretty good. But then like I realized I hated doing them. I hated doing the videos. And it wasn't that I hated really like going on the site. It was whatever. I was trolling, doing my thing, you know, having fun with myself, thinking of some ideas. But bro, I'd be on that site for like 2, 3, 4 hours and then get like 15 minutes of footage every time. I'm like cutting through it, trying to find all the pieces, trying to edit it. It was like, I'm like, every video I'm editing, it was like 7 to 8 hours every week. One video a week. And I'm like, I can't do this no more. I'm burnt. I'm literally burnt out. And you could tell like as the videos went on, the later ones just aren't as good. I was burnt. I was so burnt out. And it was like, but everyone loved that I did. I'm like, mad people like, oh my God, this is so funny. I watch these when I smoke. I watch these when I drink. I show my friends this. I show my girlfriend this. Like, you're so funny. Keep doing this. And like, that kind of had me keep doing it. But then eventually I'm like, yo, if I'm just not, I hate doing this. I can't do this no more. And people were disappointed at first, like, no, come on, don't stop. These are so funny. What are you doing? Come on, please, please, please. But then eventually they were like, you know what? The people like that were really buying me were like, yo, if you don't like doing, if you're burnt out, I understand. Do what you want. So I took the same YouTube channel, turned it to the Reacts channel it is today. And it took a lot of work because like my main focus of subscribers were from the monkey shit. So they didn't really care about reaction shit. So I'm like getting like 5 views, 10 views, 10, 20, 15 views. Maybe I'm peaking 100 to 150 views, right? Like I was like, oh my God, I got 150 views on the video. This is great, right? Because like I've had to start a platform from bottom to top so many times. You kind of get humble with every little victory. Like for example, my Instagram got banned. I was sick. I was so mad. If you know, I was so pissed. I had just reached 11K. I was like, yo, I'm finna reach 15K before Rolling Loud. This is awesome. I'm finally reached 10K. I'm finna get a little more recognition because people really care about the numbers. And then I wake up one morning and it's banned. I was like, I was pissed. I was so mad. I was genuinely so mad. But then I let myself be mad for like, 2, 3 hours. I'm like, you know what? Stop being mad. Start over, make a new account. You can do it once, do it again. And then that's what I did. I made a new account. It's at 300 followers. We're working, we're pushing, we're trying to get at least 1,000 before Orlando, so we can like go live on Instagram. So we're just, and it's like, I just took the same name _. If people like my stuff, they'll come back and follow around, and they did. Some people were like, oh my God, you got banned. What happened? And people like they believed in me. They saw that I could do it one time, and they believed in the video. Like I got a lot of big pages, a lot of big creators that were like supporting me as I made the new account because like they believed in me, they fuck with my stuff, they fuck with what I do. So shout out to them always. They know who they are. And then like I got like fan pages that like we're just collabing on my shit. They collab my new post, mind you. They were doing it before obviously because like oh I'm like a bigger page. They like the stuff, but then like obviously it made me feel good that like they're still now like collabing with my stuff now that I'm a smaller creator. I'm smaller than them. Like before I was like at the same level, bigger than them, right? But now I'm like way smaller, but they're still collabing with my posts because they think that they like the content that I make. They're posting on their stories, they're reposting it, collabing, helping me get followers. And it's dope to see that there's like real people in the space. There's real people in the space. So like they're saying like people will fuck with what you make if they fuck with you. The people who fuck with you will fuck with you. The people who don't. And you can't make someone who doesn't fuck with you. It's not gonna work. So just cater to the people who fuck with you. Best thing to do, what you want, fine. Exactly it. Just do what you like. Be passionate about what you're doing. And then the people who like what you're doing will like what you're doing. I know I did like a whole like unk ramble at the end of the video, but it was just, speaking my mind sometimes. It just be popping. I hate just keeping stuff in and just not letting it come out all the time. You know, that's how I am. But
And then I'll lead you to the next thing. That's the
exactly.
thing.
Exactly.
You might miss the next thing because you don't go to the first thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
And it's all timing. It's all chess game. Just don't overthink it. Just do the damn thing, and everything will start to fall in place at some point if it's supposed to.
Yeah.
The new album.
New World Depression,
World
June
Depression.
14th, baby.
Yeah.
great album again, by the way. Great album.
Drag him to the river.
Excited.
Put your body in check, yo.
Fuck yeah.
What was that song?
I can't.
Put your rope around the neck. He's a badass
Ass yellow boy. Oh,
Who
you
they
want
want
some?
some?
Wow, man. Who?
UNLV.
I'm from
UNLV, yeah, I couldn't think of it. I had it.
Where were they from?
Here, they're Uptown, I think.
Yeah.
Were they from here?
Yeah, they're from New Orleans, for
Yeah.
sure.
We sampled them on the album.
It was
Drag 'em
Uptown
to the river.
Living Violently.
Y'all did?
Yeah, I can't wait. You're gonna love
Oh,
it. Yeah.
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Yeah.
Dude, that's exciting,
I think I vaguely remember that song too. I forgot the name, but I vaguely remember that sample.
man. Ruby Scrim, thank you guys so much, man. Best
Thanks
of
for
luck on
having us,
tour. And shout out Tyrell Shaw for this beautiful art, man, for letting us sit in the back here. That might be Louis Armstrong, man.
I don't know. It's a saxophone, so it might not be, but it's a jazz player.
Either way.
regardless.
Either way, he's got a studio right over here on, I think this is Chop Patula. on
Carondelet?
On Carondelet, yeah. So here we are. Suicide Boys. Thanks.
Oh yeah. Gang.
Sure.
Now I'm just floating on the breeze.
I like that video. W Podcast. Yeah, sometimes I just like sitting and watch a podcast. You know, this is nice. A little nice change. You know, reacting to a podcast, not a music video or a music song or an album. It was a nice little change. It definitely felt like it was short. But you're watching this on YouTube, you just sat through me yapping and reacting for 3.5 hours. So if you made it to the end, WU, man. If you're in the stream, W support always. But yeah, this is dope. Little insider scoop about the Suicide Boys, some stories, some songs, lore. You know, I honestly might go to a Grey Day. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. We'll see. I might try. I'll see how it goes. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. In this order, just because it makes sense. We'll do the video that Koji sent. I'll look at your car, and then the 2 songs to end off. I think it makes sense to watch to listen to 2 songs to end off the stream. We'll do in that order. Video, car,